Oops, I'm down. There we go. See if it works. Try this. I guess. Oh, I wrote on myself. It's a rock. I missed that one. What? Hey everybody, good morning. How are you guys? It's me, Specs, coloring. Huh? Is that Moogle? I can't see. Hold up. Oh no, ma'am. Hi. We're coloring up in here. We're watching John P. Adventures on the TV, so I can't turn on the chat up there. Hey everybody, good morning. Nicolaj C, welcome. Good morning, 008. Hey, Cooking with Farida, a great channel. I'm good, how are you, Farida? Hey, Grumpy. I just thought I would have my coffee. I'm killing time before you're live today at noon. Well, 3 hours from now, right? How is everyone? Let me turn the TV down. I'm finishing my coloring. Yesterday, you guys, we went and did fun stuff. Welcome. If you're just coming in, I'm Specs. Joe, nice to see you. Oh, I'm glad, Miss Farida. Good. Gertrude, you here? There she is, Miss Gertrude. How are you? Hope I have all my... Hey, Coco, welcome back, honey. How are ya? Let me try to turn on all messages. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Grumpy Sepper. Oh, in an hour? Okay, perfect. Perfect. I could watch it on my TV. Look what I got yesterday, you guys. It's glittery. It is absolutely not a Stanley because I'm not into fancy things. But it is, you can barely tell, but it's like purple glitter on it. We went to Five Below. It's really big and it's double walled, and it's two of my favorite things, glittery and purple. It was only $5, and it's so big. It's double walled, so it keeps your soda or your juice very cold or very warm. It's the same place I got these fancy things that I love so much. Is Kitty here? She's probably still sleeping. Yoda, how are you, honey? Me too. I'm like, glitter is my first favorite color, but I understand that's not necessarily a color. Then it's hard for me to pick because I love pink and blue because you can do so many things and together they make purple, and I don't know why my brain works like that, so they're all three my favorite. Hey, Cherokee girl. What just happened with John P's live? Is it frozen? Is it me? Oh, there he is. He's back. Sorry. We're watching my buddy John P. Adventures on the TV. I adore this channel. If you guys don't know John P., he is so cool. He does so many cool art stuff. He always gets out and like looks at cool stuff in nature. I love watching him. Be right back, guys. I gotta check on my coffee. I love you, Lola. And guess what, you guys? So yesterday, I'm trying to get out and do more things, like just for me, that have nothing to do with my dogs. You're not allowed to have coffee, remember? It makes you cracky. Sorry. Oh, he chucked me. Say hi, Lola. You want to say hi? Say good morning. My mom's annoying me. Hey, no, you're not. No markers for you. She's very nosy. Wait, I wanted to show you. Okay, you guys already know, right? This used to be my good neck pillow, but Lola stole it. She's here right now trying to get it back, and she ate it all. Fine, you can have it here. Ready? Get it. And so I got another one from the Dollar Tree, but it was squishy and it doesn't work. And then, oh, there's so many fires in LA. Oh, my heart is so broken. Hey, Roger, how are you? No, she wants the pillow. I got this one at Five Below, and it is the only one they had. It is so perfect. Because the secret is, I don't know. I thought these were stupid my whole life, honestly. And I shouldn't have judged. Because then, when I got that good one, someone gave it to us. First of all, the trick is this isn't for the front. Did you know that? It's supposed to be for the back. Like if you're on a plane or whatever, when you go to sleep. Wow, it's freaking amazing. It's really, really useful, but not if they're too squishy. Then your head just flops like this. I'll show you. Lola's like, give me that pillow. Look at that squishy one. Also, you guys, I wanted to say, make sure you subscribe to my girl, Cherokee Girl. She has an awesome channel. Prickles went to be with Jesus lately. Landon, I've been binging on your stuff this week. King Corso Mom, we got so many nice people here. I know you. There you go. Roger, how are you? It's so good to see you all. So then I got this one at the dollar store thinking it was cute and all pillows are made alike, right? Wrong. The error of my ways. Sorry about all. No, I'm not. I just got up. I'm not sorry at all. This is how I look. So, this is the one I got, thinking it would be a good replacement for the one Lola ate. No, it is an epic failure. Don't buy these squishy pillows at the Dollar Tree unless you like a floppy neck. Who likes a floppy neck? Nobody. So this one didn't do the job. It's comfy or whatever, but it doesn't work. But it's just so cute. But then I saw this one and it's wonderful. And because I, a lot of times, fall asleep on the sofa and I get a sore neck. And this is super comfy. It's like memory foam. So I was like, score, very inexpensive. I was taking my friend out because my friend's birthday was 2 days ago. But anyhow, I wanted my friend to feel special for their birthday. You guys make sure you know. Oh, Hannah! Hi, Annie. There's my Hannah, and King Corso Mom has a cute, cute, cute channel. Gertrude, hi, honey. How are you? So please, British Bee! I love when you're here. How are you? And Yoda the Best has such a good channel. Yoda is my friend with the most pets that I've ever had. You gotta check them out. And a very, very cute accent. Yoda's adorable. Oh, I have something in my eye. I'm so sorry. I probably should have got my act together before I came online, but what is the fun in that? People always be on the interwebs looking all beautiful and perfect, and I can't stand that. So, this is my face. This is me. I just woke up. We don't filter here. We should. Maybe our mouth. Only 17. That's like an entire classroom almost, okay? 17. Oh my gosh. I have 3, and sometimes I about lose my marbles over it, honestly. Probably daily. So I can't imagine. You were in a chat that likes unicorns? I'm gonna have to say this. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Their meat is delicious. That's like an inside joke that I have with my partner. Like, because there was like, do you remember that show, How I Met Your Mother? I loved that show. We used to watch that. And so, there was one where this guy was like trying to like pick up this girl. Oh, I have a huge pimple. It hurts so bad. Don't look at it. Anyhow, I digress. And he was like trying to get with this girl, but he like said awkward things because she was like way pretty. And he was like, she's like, I really love panda bears. And he's like, me too. I love panda bears. And she's like, really? He's like, yeah, their meat is delicious. I was like, oh my word. And that's you, Cherokee Girl. You're adorable. I love you, girl. Thank you, Gertie. I always feel so safe when you guys always take such good care of me, and I love that. I'm trying to get thick skin because I hate crying on the internet. But lately, people have been saying weird things in the live, so I appreciate you guys so much. Smash that like button or tickle it, tickle, 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 tickle. Also, look, I painted my fingernails. I couldn't decide on a color, so they're different colors. But All right. So please make sure that you subscribe to someone today. Ah, John Blanchard, how are you? My funny friend. So good to see you. Please, mods, drop your own link so in case people want to meet you, make friends with you. If you want. You don't have to, but I like it if you do. If you want. And then after you drop your own link, Gertrude, and I do the 1-2 punch. She's so cute. You're adorable. And then, if you see someone who isn't a mod, can you drop a link for them? If you like your link dropped and if you're maybe a kid, so you can't be a mod, or you're just not a mod yet, just say, hey, can you drop my link if you'd like someone to drop it? And I bet they will. They're nice. But so, yeah. Let me drink some coffee. Yeah, it already got cold. It's gross. But wait, there's more I gotta tell you about. I gotta warm it. Okay, hold on. I'll be right there. You okay? Oh my word. Like who? Have y'all ever heard those people when you're like, I got a massive, like, this guy right here, this guy needs his own zip code and it hurts my face, I got a pimple. And so, thank you. And I hate when people are like, well, don't pick it. There's a 0% chance I'm not going to fluff with it, okay? Why don't you just tell me not to breathe? I'm sorry. There's a guy on my face right here. It's a whole persona. And it hurts. I'm sure you needed to know that. You're welcome. Dork. There we go. One sec. Okay, and then after that, for the birthday, we went to the dispensary. If you know, you know. Oh, you have a cat named Betty? 162. Good to see you again. Let's make the introductions. I forgot to check on the animals this morning. This here is Bruce Bochy the cat. Good morning, Bruce Bochy. We call him Bobo most of the time because it's easier to yell at him with one syllable. We got him in Willows. His parents were feral. He was about, we're guessing, less than a week because his eyes weren't even open yet. So little. He was a little bottle baby. All of his litter mates they'd been abandoned and passed away, and he was there curled up with them. No, I didn't really want a cat. I'd never had a cat, but he was so cute and little. Tim Windsor is at John P's. I love him. But anyhow, sorry, squirrel. But I was like, can't let him pass away. He was such a mean little guy. He had this grumpy face, so he named him Bruce Bochy, who used to be the manager for the Giants, because he makes that same face. Adorable. Lola, do you want to say good morning too, my love? This is Lola. She is the problem, and we love it. Huh. The whole time I go somewhere, Lola sits up here with her legs on the front like a man, like this, looking out the window. And then when I'm not here, she'll go and put her head down until I get home. And she doesn't move the whole time. She's my Velcro. She's always stuck to me, huh? Can you don't lick me, though? I will take a bath in a little bit, but I don't need your help. Okay? Have a kiss. I love her so much. We bought her, well, I wouldn't say bought her, but there's this homeless man. I hate saying that, but it was a man without a home. That doesn't say who he is, but he was a very nice man. I used to be a manager at a spot uptown, and we saw him. It was in January, and it was so cold that year. Yeah. And this man, he didn't have a home, and it was really hard to see because he had a German Shepherd, beautiful dog, and then he had these 5 little puppies. The dog had gotten pregnant. Somehow he didn't know who by. Only Maury would know who is the daddy. But this is Lola. She was the littlest puppy. She was so sick and had so many fleas. And I was like, I don't think that dog's going to make it. She has to keep sleeping outside with him. And he didn't have money to take care of him, so I bought her for $100. I gave the man $100 and he gave me Lola, and it was well worth it. She is the most loyal, smartest, sweetest dog. Stubborn and a handful, but she's wonderful. And really, she saved me, huh, buddy? Yeah. We already had Dakota, who we did not know yet had special needs. But that night we brought her home, he was about, we probably had him about a month, and we got him about 8 weeks. So, and she was tiny. I carried her home in one hand. I brought her home, and I spent all night with a little lice comb and Dawn dish soap because she was too little for flea medicine. All night we put Dawn dish soap on her. It helps to smother the fleas and it won't hurt her. With a tiny lice comb, we had to comb all the fleas. Oh my gosh, she had so many. And when we rinsed the water in the tub, it was red. She slept so good that night. As soon as we let her out, Dakota was obsessed with her from the moment she came home. And I have pictures somewhere. At first, I put her in the kennel and shut the door because I was like, she needs shots and everything. I don't want him around her. But he was like, no, let me in there. So eventually I had to open it because he wouldn't quiet down. And I have a picture, and he was just holding her in his arms. And they slept like that, and they've been best friends ever since, huh? I don't even, it's hard to even walk them separately because they love each other so much. But finally, they're used to having their own special time. That's why I walk them separately. One of the reasons I would, even if I didn't have to. Because I want them, okay, stop, both to have their special time with me and feel like they get my undivided attention. So every time I walk twice, unless I can find someone to help me. And once in a while, they get to go together. But then at about a year old, we realized Dakota had special needs. He's going to be 5, huh, buddy? This is Dakota, my special boy. My special boy. So beautiful. Oops. He's my little snowflake. He's so sweet. He is so gentle. Oh, he loves mama. He has a little brain damage. His first seizure, we didn't know he was going to have seizures. It was really long. And I was home all by myself. Didn't know what was happening, actually. I ran down and got the neighbor and asked to help me. It's like, he's having a seizure. And it was so long. By the time that we got him to the vet, his brain had been deprived of oxygen. And so he had a bit of brain damage. A bit of neurological issues. Like, he drools a lot. When he drinks water, he'll leave a trail. And now Lola, she does everything he does. So now she leaks water. And our floor is always wet. Don't bark, okay? Be a good girl. But they're the best friends. She is the big, stubborn, protective one, and he is the sweet, docile, wouldn't hurt a flea one. And we love them both. But this YouTube channel is to better my doggies. We want to get Dakota into a fancy vet. It's about half an hour from home and get a second opinion. I know she's going to do that. Hey, be a good neighbor. Dakota takes CBDs for his seizures, but they've changed and they've gotten worse. So I'm saving all my YouTube monies to take him to a new vet. It's 1 town away, and we're excited about how that might go for him. I think it might be a good thing. So that's my whole family. You have a cat too? Don't ever grow up, right? That's very true, Yoda. That's very true. You can still, like, click on it, but it might not take you right there, right, Landon? Because, like, they work for my phone. I don't really get what people mean when they say that, so I just do it anyway. This is vertical, right? Because horizontal is the horizon. Vertical, up and down. Let's get vertical. Vertical. I don't know. Shout out to Bert's Beats, one of the coolest channels. He has been taking some time off for health stuff, but he is so talented. You know what? Uh-oh. I just forgot. I need to pick up the poops outside before they start playing it and probably step in it. I gotta find my Crocs or my slippers. Hold on. Pardon my dirty house. It's a little messy, but just because I was having too much fun doing fun things yesterday, which never happens. I do fun things only at my home usually. You guys, 162 Projects is a really great channel too. kind of a newer addition to our live streams, but a welcome one. Such cool hot rods. You got to check out 162 Project's channel. Landon, the first thing I said was, oh, you would love my friend Landon's channel. He's like, oh, I know that channel. I was like, go figure. Because you guys are the most hot roddy, smartest car guys that I know on these internet streets. So I was like, do you know each other? Surprised they did. Hi, guys. Did you poop? All right, guys. I'm going to sit here and pick up some poops real quick. I'm sorry. I have not got my life together yet this morning, but we'll get there. Oh, baby girl. Let's pick up the poops. They're just pepper plants under there. It's just a garbage bag, buddy. He's okay. I rather prefer picking up the poops when they're warm, okay? Something about cold, squishy poop is less pleasant. But you're worth it, guys. You're worth it. Guys, I'm so excited. Like, no shade, but okay. If you could see my neighbor's yard, there's a lot of leaves from these trees that fell down in both of my neighbor's yards. Well, actually, let me see. Yeah, a lot are falling down still because we did our neighbor's yard over here. She's my friend, with the blower, and then we did ours. We're so lucky because look at our yard now. It's so beautiful. It's so tidy for the dogs. I'm so stoked about it. They got lots of room to play now. See, it's all like, oh, beautiful for them. We got all the leaves out of it. We got rid of the smoker that we got food poisoning when we used it. Gave it to my cousin. With the promise that they would be extremely careful and make sure their food was cooked before they ever ingest it because we were so sick. I swear I think I almost died. Seriously. That was when I was away from the internet and I was like, I was in the kitchen to get water. I threw up in the sink and then I had to lay down. And so then I threw up on the floor and I couldn't get up and I just kept looking at it. Food poisoning is awful. John P. has great hair. I'm way behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. Hi, Avery. Welcome. It's so nice to see you. If you're new here, I don't know who else watching, but I'm Specs Joe. I don't always look this bad. Sometimes I look worse. Hello from Chico, California. Good morning. It's 9:22 here. I've been awake since the sun came up, but I didn't want to get out of bed, really. Oh, Kenneth. It is still a few hours south of here. I had no idea how many fires there were and how quickly they were spreading. Made me cry. I'm in Chico, so we're up north. But man, I'm kind of worried about Lucky Ducky. I'm hoping that I'm gonna check out her page and make sure she's okay. I think that like Hollywood burned down. Because if what I saw, I was like halfway awake and halfway asleep last night when the news came on. And I'm not sure if I dreamt this or if it was real, but I have a memory, I think, of something on the news showing like Sunset Boulevard, like the main drag in Hollywood, and poof, nothing. So if I didn't misunderstand, that's really devastating. It's like a big part of history. Oh, Kenneth, thank you so much, sweetheart. You're so sweet. I'm going to keep an eye on him, though. That's really sad. Aw, I don't think I will, but I can't wait to be able to save my dogs and have them at your home. And oh, you're going to be such a good parent to pets. Hey, Christian, one snore for Christian Thomas. Only one, okay? Because I just quit snoring. I don't want to fall back to sleep. I'm back. Also, guys, just because I'm experimenting to see how this stuff is working, I clicked the turn on monetization for this one. I don't really know what will happen or how that will work. So if there are ads, just because I want to know, will you tell me? Well, how will you tell me? You'll be watching an ad. I don't know. Sorry, my eyes are already getting a little bit tired. I have a really hard time reading the chat now. It's getting worse, but I'm sorry. I'm just getting older and my eyes are getting worse, I guess. Oh, thank you, Avery. Do you have a dog too? Yeah, it's really hard for me. I have a really hard time. I start to go cross-eyed and get a headache. You getting ready for church? Have a great day at church. Thank you for stopping by 162 Projects. I love your channel. Tina, did I say good morning to you, lovely? Good morning, Miss Tina Belcher. Tina, I thought about you yesterday. We went to the Five Below, and right next door is a store my aunt took me to once called like Home Goods, I think. Home Goods? Yeah, I think it's called Home Goods. I'm not sure. But we went through there, and there was this table. It was like an end table, like probably like this tall, ceramic, and it was a huge hamburger. I was like, for some reason, I was like, Bob Burgers. I wonder what Tina's doing. So shout out to Tina Belcher. It was a really cool table too. Man, maybe if I turned a little brighter, that helped a little bit. Saved another dog this morning. There was an owner who couldn't find her dog. Oh, I love that, Yoda. Just the other day, 2 or 3 days ago, I can't remember. I was watching a live stream, and then all of a sudden, like my gate, it didn't click shut, and both the dogs ran out. If you're a pet owner, you know that feeling in your heart when you realize if your dogs have ever gotten loose. Oh, it is pure terror. I was very fortunate because I grabbed a leash and ran out, and I was like, get your butts home, and they went back in the gate. But for a minute, I was like, oh my word. That's so cool of you, Yoda. I love that. You got a drink? A Great Dane? Oh, those are so cute. I have a neighbor that has one over there. It's really big. Yes, Yoda. I know you're a very good pet mom. Water is good for you. I've been trying to remember to drink more water. It helps a lot with my asthma to stay hydrated. I don't know why or how, but someone recommended it and it's been helping. That's so cool, Yoda. Not that he doesn't have back legs, but that he's still able to like be there and enjoy his life. Will you let me know? I don't want to be on if Grumpy Sapper is doing his premiere. Oh, wait, I can watch it on TV. Okay. Snore once. Dakota, he's napping a lot today, but he's still outside. I'm going to bring him in because I don't like it when I can't see him. He's been acting like he does have a higher dose of CBD, which makes him sleepy, but I'm worried because he's been acting like really lethargic the last 2 days. I don't know if it's from the CBDs or if it's signifies that he's not doing so well. I'm always worried that he's not doing so well. So everything that happens, I'm like, oh gosh. But we left them alone for like 2 hours yesterday after they'd gone on their walk and stuff by themselves, and nothing bad happened. Lola didn't break anything, and Dakota was okay when we got home. So I think maybe he's so tired because like when I'm not home, they don't relax. They just watch for me. So I think maybe he was just tired from like worrying that whole time. Dakota, come inside, please. There we go, buddy. There he is. Come on in, boo-boo. Pretty boy. You okay? I see you tripping. You were tripping, my love. There he is. What are you guys doing? Oh, my boy. Oh, you okay, bud? Lola, get off of his bed, you brat. Let him on that bed. Let him on that bed. That's his bed. There you go, Baba. There you go, Baba. Let me see that. Are you ready? Get him. I just took it to bed. She went to bed with it. He loves his bed now. This is the bed that I got them for Christmas. First, Lola had it on top of her bed with a blanket. And so one day I was like, heck no, that's Dakota's. And I put it right here, and now he loves it. The blue one, huh? You like blue? I love you. Sweet boy. You're a good boy, huh? Doing okay? You had big drippies this morning, huh? You had a lot of drippies this morning. He's tired. He's a good boy. You're my baby. You're my little baby, Coda. Oh, no, you don't, sir. Oh, no, you don't. You want to say hi to everybody? You're so cute. He's not a morning person. I am a morning person. Lola is a morning person. He is like, get away from me until noon person. And I'm quite annoying. I'm aware. But he still loves me, huh? I love you. Oh, thank you, Baba. I love you too. He's not a kisser, so that is a big honor if he wants to give you kisses, huh? Sweet boy. I love him so much. I love him so much. Yeah. My heart is so soft for him. He's just a sweet boy, and it's hard to see him go through hard stuff. Poor baby. You're such a trooper. Would you like a Chewy? I can give you a Chewy this morning. You didn't have one yesterday. You like that? This is his excited face. You want a Chewy? Yeah. Excited. You want to have a Chewy? Yeah? Oh, he does. Okay, I'll be right back. Stay here. I'll bring it to you. He's gonna get up as soon as he hears the bag. I already know. Oh, what are they? Oh, I didn't know where they were put. I'm sorry. I might have promised something I can't produce. I gotta get a chair. I'll find it. Don't worry. Oh, I see him. I got it. There we go. Oh, we got some dogs who want some chewies. Well, I'm gonna sit over here and pick one for you. Excuse me, guys. Whoa, buddy. I'm sorry. Twist your toes. Nice, chill. Ah! Excuse me, sir and ma'am. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... I think they want a Chewy. Give me a kiss. I love you. Give me my kiss. Give me a kiss. Oh, give me a kiss. She gave Coda a kiss. That was so cute. She's all... I meant me, but that was cute. Let me see what we got. Which one? You like this one? Yeah, okay, you like this one? No. Ready? She likes it when I throw it. I'm not being a jerk. She took it to bed. Is that good, mister? Oh, he likes the little paper thin ones because he's like dainty. He's very demure. So dainty. And Lola likes to steal it, so he has to have a little one so he can eat it before she gets some of hers. No, you don't get two, miss. You get this one. I'm gonna get it. Get that Chewy. She's so cute. She's got a cute boot, huh? Little wiggly butt. Whenever Dakota, like, walks away, he walks with his whole hips. Like, he got fries with that shake. And so we always say, sashay away, Dakota. Sashay away, and he does. He's so cute. She's coming back for that, bub. Is it mine? Mine. Nom, 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 nom. Mine. Mine. Nom, 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 nom. Mine. You want it? You're so cute. I love you. He's so gentle. You're very demure. You already have one, Mama. Just eat yours. Don't wait for his. Greedy. You're being greedy. You're being a greedy woman. You're indecisive. Eat your Chewy. Show you. I'll show you also something else we did yesterday that was fun. Also, so the person whose birthday it was is really good at, like, do you remember the old like Their machines. Hey, Goza, hi, honey. I'm way behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. Let me catch up. Nicholas! Say hi to your bestie. Hi, Nicholas Woodall. Dakota's having his chewy. Well, he's just licking it a lot. He licks it. How are you, Nicholas? How's Milo? Okay, goodbye. Thanks for being here, Yoda. See you. I'm catching up. I'm way behind, so sorry. I will definitely say a prayer for you. You're always on my prayer list. And everybody, Prickles passed away to meet Jesus. So say a little prayer if you're into praying. Put my girl Cherokee Girl on that prayer list. Wow. The dyslexia is dyslexiaing. Anyhow, he's just looking at me. Weird. Do you hear my wind chime? Pretty. You want me to have that, Chewy? You want me to eat it for you? You just want to talk to your friends? Say hi to Nicholas? Say hi, Cherokee Girl. I love you. I worry about you so much. Yes, I do. Every time you make a weird look at me, I get worried. I wish dogs could tell you how they feel and what they think and what they want. It'd be so much easier. And also you could be like, quit trying to eat my underwear out of the hamper, you sick fluff. That's what I would say first. Yeah, you know why. Don't side-eye me, you understand. And so anyhow, the person whose birthday it was really likes to play claw machines. So I took them to the claw machine arcade that's in the mall I saw with my aunt. You're 13 and you have 3 dogs? One died because someone... Oh, that's so sad. 2 left, but your white dog has cancer right now? Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Lola, you don't steal when he's eating it. Go eat your own. She was over here. As soon as it falls out of his mouth, she'll swoop in and grab it and run off. She's such a jerk, but I kind of love her. Wow, my hair is doing weird things. So, it was an expensive arcade, but it was a lot of fun. There were so many, okay? There was even one in there. I don't really know how it worked. It cost like $10 to try. There was like one thing in it, a string with a pair of Beats headphones. And you had to like put in a quarter to like do something to make the string cut. It was wild. But I'll show you. First, the person won this. It's a Hello Kitty wallet. And I got it. It's so cute. Look. It has like my ID. Has like little spots for it. You can slide it right in. See? Wait, see? And like has just like little slots you slide your stuff right into. California knows how to party. Kind of. Not in my neck of the woods, but somewhere cool. Like San Francisco. And then it even has, look, a tiny little coin purse. Then I got like, what's over here? My social security card, which I should probably not have in here, honestly. What is this? Oh, part of it. And I used Cash App to get my YouTube monies direct deposited. Someone told me to get it a while ago, and so I did. And it's very handy for that. And El Chupacabra, if you're watching somehow, thank you so much. You know, I had my Cash App information on my, when I got it, my friend told me put it on your YouTube page. And then I forgot I put it on there. And then I was talking about saving my YouTube money to get Dakota to the new vet. And that I was saving every dollar except for mailing my friends presents for him. Because when I get to 600, I'll have enough to like take the trip and get him to the new vet and pay for everything, hopefully. And then the next day, after that live stream, I woke up to a $100 Cash App gift from El Chupacabra. And I spent that morning crying tears of, like, gratefulness. I thought that was so cool. I just had to share that. So, El Chupacabra, if you watch this, every single morning when I wake up, I always remember that morning. And I'm still grateful. And I know we're going to get there. I'm saving all my YouTube monies no matter how long it takes, somebody. Yeah. So I'm going to get you to a new doctor. Because it gives me hope. And without hope, what do you have? Nothing. Huh. And we're just going to be all right till then, right? We're going to be tough and do the things and enjoy your days. Yeah. Silly boy. I love you. He's so cute. I just love him. Sorry, I digress. But isn't that a cute wallet? And look, and it zips up so nothing can fall out. It's super light. And I love Hello Kitty. Literally, you guys, I think I want to take this wallet to a tattoo shop and be like, can you tattoo this Hello Kitty onto me? I love her. To be honest with you, this is inappropriate. So if you're a child, plug your ears. When I was young, I used to tell people, and I did want to, but now I'm too old and I won't, that I wanted to get a tattoo of Hello Kitty pushing a lawnmower just above the lady bits region. Like she was landscaping, manscaping, ladyscaping me. Just a little Hello Kitty pushing a lawnmower where you would have, you know, maybe bushes to be mowed, shall I say. I just thought that would be funny, but also then I realized, oh, you would have to have your britches down and let some man be looking at your kitty while he tattooed Hello Kitty, and I don't think that's appropriate for my life. That sounds very awkward. And also, the irony would be lost because who is going to see my Hello Kitty? Mostly me. But I digress. Let's move along. It's early evening in England already? Goes, I'm going to guess. Let me see. And let's say hi to, and you better be subscribed to Goza and Cherokee Girl, my managing moms, and 008. They are such good friends. You better be subscribed. 9:41, so 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 5:30 there, Goza? Or 6:30? And Landon Custom Classics, you better. He's my most famous friend, I think. So you're missing out. He's hilarious. Sometimes I just like to watch his live streams, even after he's funny. And he's adorable. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Avery. You know what? I know how hard it is to lose a pet. Let me just say this, because I have a really hard time with loss. Like, that's my biggest fear in the whole world, honestly, because I've lost so many family members. That's a trigger for me for depression. And I know some people will be like, oh, it's a dog, it's not a person, but to someone who really loves animals, like most of us here, hey, Sally, it is like a family member. And it's hard for us to remember that, you know, a long life for a dog might be 15 years, which is not a long life for people. So it's hard for us. But I honestly, the only thing that helps me in dealing with stuff like that is to know that I do my very best to make sure that both of my dogs, as you can see, are just hanging around here, that I don't have any regrets, that I know that I gave them the very best life I could and the very best day every day. And that helps a lot. Like, I know that that Dakota's gonna get the bang for his buck. I'm gonna make sure he gets his walks and his treats and his attention and his playtime, and that every single day he's not stuck looking out the window wishing he had a life. Because I'm like, you know, dogs aren't something that you keep in your living room and forget about until you want to play with them. It's really important. Like, we need to remember, our dogs only get to see these four walls or where we decide to take them in their whole life. Would you want to live your whole life in one room? That's why I try to make sure my dogs have a lot of adventures and fun times and go smell new things and see the world outside of our house. And I bet you do that too, Avery. I bet you make sure your dogs get so much love and attention every day that you can, even during that sad time, be really proud and know that they loved their life because of you. Like, you did that for them. And also, the hard part is losing a pet, right? The only way I've found that really makes it easier in my heart to lose someone that I love, a dog or a person, anything you love, is to know that that thing that takes them away, whether it be cancer or whatever health issue, we got to remember that that sad part was just a little blip of their life. They don't want to be remembered for that one sad day when they had so many funny, cute days where they like did so much and made us so happy. We got to remember them for those good days. Because I promise you, that's the stuff that mattered. Okay? I know it's hard, but to regret them passing away would almost be to regret them ever living, because it's part of their story. So, like, God forbid, knock on wood, I was to lose Dakota to a seizure, okay? Having seizures, that's part of Dakota. There is no Dakota without that part, you know? So there is no happy times with Dakota if it wasn't for the sad time. So I'm not going to regret that he passed away if and when that happens. I don't know. I digress. It's hard to deal with, but I think you should be so proud, Avery, of the more you love that animal, the better life they had. Yeah, Cherokee Girl gets it totally. Cherokee Girl's maybe one of those people that loves animals even more than me, which I find amazing. She's just such a bright light. And the more we love them, the harder it is when we lose them, you know? But that in itself kind of assures me that it's okay. It only hurts so badly because we were so lucky to have them. You know? Does that make sense? But we're going to be okay. I'm really sorry that's happening to you. But if you get through the hard part, it'll get better eventually. Do what you got to do, Miss Cherokee Girl. Whatever, that's what I would do too, honestly. Let yourself be sad. Please let yourself feel every bit of sadness. Because I promise you, there is a finite amount of tears you have. Eventually, it will be all out of your system if you let it. You know? Not that you won't still be sad and miss your pet. But I think when I lost my family, I didn't allow myself to grieve properly because it was too much for me to take on. And I didn't know how to process that. And because I couldn't just allow myself to be oh so sad, it like kept bubbling up for 15 years until I was like, screw it. I'm going to feel this bad stuff. I'm going to feel it until it like ends or it ends me. And then eventually, here's the thing. When I stopped telling myself, don't cry, let yourself be sad. I cried, you know, I cried so hard. This makes me want to cry right now. And eventually, I stopped crying, and I didn't think I ever would. I still missed my family. They were still gone. But eventually, I was like, okay, I've had enough being sad for today, which never happened before. And so now, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my damn day. And finally, I started enjoying the rest of my damn days. Lola's getting upset because I was crying. She's very sensitive. And you know what? I think when I couldn't deal with those bad feelings, I just wouldn't let myself be that sad because I really thought I couldn't survive it. But I could. And I did. And it does get better. I promise. There's still hard times. But the trick absolutely is to let yourself feel as sad as you want to be. Don't try to be okay. Because you're just going to not be okay later when you want to be. Moving on, let me catch up on this chat. Ma'am, do you want his Chewy? Is that why you're sad? Does he ears? You want this one, buddy? Here, you want Lola's? If he licks it first, just bite it for her. Because then she'll like it because it smells like your germs. Want this one? I'm going to give her that one, okay? But you can have this one. I'm just trading you because you're not eating it. And I love you, though. Sorry. I'm multitasking, which means I'm doing 3 things really badly. Sorry, guys. Oh, my eyes are getting pretty bad. When you're done sleeping and crying, you'll be like, I'm sick of sleeping and crying, and I'm ready to go about my life again. And so many of us love you so hard, Cherokee girl. I'm so sorry that's happening to you. Tim Windsor, I was just watching John P. and I saw you in his chat and I was like, hey, Tim. And now here you are, honey. How are you? Sorry, I'm so far behind. We got Goza here, one of my favorites. Oh, bull terriers. Those are awful cute. Yours is so cute, Cherokee girl. I love you, doggy. So cute. JDX! Not this morning. I just got out of bed. I'm a little messy. And also, I have a Martian growing out of my face and it hurts. I have a pimple. You know why? Because I wore makeup like 3 times this week. That's probably why. That stuff is so gross. So things are saying that. We're doing good here. Christina Payne, hello, beautiful. I hope you guys are subscribed to my girl, Christine. She's just awesome. Fine as wine and good as gold, but I'd be lying. Don't do it. You don't owe it to anyone to be okay when you're not. Don't do it, Cherokee girl. I love your honesty. That's one of the things that made me want to be your friend right away. You're funny and you're honest and you're empathetic and you're smart. You're funny as hell. So it's okay to have a day when you don't feel like any of those things, because deep down, you are all those things. Well, it wasn't a birthday party per se, but my friend's birthday, I took him to an arcade. So that's what I was just going to say, Madden. And then I watched your live stream when I got home. I'm so sorry. I didn't expect us to be gone so long, but actually, he had a really good time. He likes arcades and stuff, and I just saw one that they put in, like a claw arcade. So that's where I took him. And at first, he was like not into it. And then he started playing one. He's like, oh, I'm getting more tokens. I want to show you guys. So first, he wanted me this Hello Kitty wallet, which I love so much. And also these. Also, he won these. He gave me all the girly ones. This little emoji here. And the pink shark, which I think is so cute. You won all this at the arcade. You guys, make sure, if you don't mind, I would love for you to watch Madden Morris's latest live stream or his video from Christmas Day. Madden, if you'd like, if you know how, please drop a link for that video that I loved so much that made me cry. Madden has a heart of gold, and it would mean so much to me if you guys would envelop him and welcome him into our little community, because I know you're going to be obsessed. That is maybe the one person that I can't beat him with kindness. He's amazing. Lola, it's okay. Come over here, Mama. I'll be done soon, okay? Don't worry. She's hiding and she's a slow. She does that as soon as I've been on about an hour. She's like, I want you to give me your attention now. And that's how I know I've created spoiled little monsters, and I love it. Yeah. See him? Oh, baby. How could anyone not love that guy? Your live stream was really fun. It was a beautiful day, Madden. I like just watching the sun. Madden, you play tennis? Where I'm from, only people with money play tennis, so I never have. But one time I played that game with this thing called a shuttlecock. I just like saying shuttlecock. In my head, it's like a bus shaped like a wank. It's so stupid. I don't know why. In my head, that's what I see when I say the word shuttlecock. So let me finish showing you. Oh, Lola, get off of that. That's the grand prize. And then this little bee he won, which reminds me of Bzz, A Bee's Life. So, do ya like jazz? It was Jerry Seinfeld was the voice of the bee, which is so cute. And people don't usually win this much, I don't think. He was a winner. And then this cute one. Look at this cat. Oh, no. And there's a Cuppuccino? I don't know. Lola probably stole that one. It's basically, it looks like a cup with a cat coming out of it. It's so cute. But here is the grand prize, you guys. This one is so cute. It's a Pursa-Chew. Isn't that so cute? You want it from a claw machine. Isn't that adorable? It's a Pikachu, but it opens. It's a purse. So yeah, you guys know. Now I'm all good with all my designer duds here. My Pika purse, my designer Hello Kitty wallet. I'm a mother fluffin' PIMP. Not really. I'm not sure this wallet will fit in here with my fancy keychains, but we're gonna give it a go. That chapter, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that channel on YouTube. The guy is so funny, and at the end, before he tells you what he's gonna do today, and he'll go, all right, let's give it a go. And I love it. Oh, my fancy purse and my fancy Hello Kitty wallet. Woo. So fancy. I just let the keychains hang out. It just adds more riz, right? Is that what they say? Excuse me, folks. I have places to be. I'm a goober, I know. Now I want to see what happened to the puppuccino. I bet Lola hid it somewhere. She always destroys my bed. I'm looking for him. I don't think Kitty's here. I would show you, but also I got something I'm going to mail with Kitty's gift to her tomorrow. I don't know if she'll like it or not, but hopefully she will. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to find it. Lola's already destroyed the bed today, but I'll find it eventually and I'll show you. It is adorable. It is so cute. We'll never find it. Hi, baby. Oh, she took her Chewy. Do you have both Chewy? Did she rob you? Let me see. Oh, no, you got one. Okay. I got to check and see if Grumpy Sapper's on. Give me just a minute, guys, okay? I'll let you for a moment. I'll just put it looking at the thing I've been working on, okay? So this is the coloring I'm working on. I'm almost done with my very first coloring page, inspired by Kitty's coloring and also by Love Our Toy Pups channel. Both very special channels to me. I gotta see if Grumpy Sapper's live. Or premiering, I mean. Have you guys, can I ask, has any ads shown up on there? On my live? I just want to see what happens, really. That's why I put yes. I just want to see what it does. I can never find anybody. I don't know why. There it is! Ah, it knows me now! I gotta go to his channel. Go to channel. Oh, 3 minutes. Okay. Let me. I don't know. Can anyone drop a link for Grumpy Sapper's channel for me? Bisay! Good morning, honey bunny. How are you? How's Marty? I need to check my email. That reminds me. Oh, so good to see you. Also, I was on with YouTube all day yesterday. Something is not working right. I know specifically that Kiko and a couple other people have gifted rubies, which is a new thing. If you have done that, please let me know if indeed you were charged through Google Play for that, because they're not appearing for me. I'm probably not going to get a payment this next month because for some reason they're not showing up in my account. So I didn't meet the requirement to like get paid or whatever this month, I guess. But if Google charges you for that, please let me know, because basically they're just taking your money and that's not okay. And I was on the I had such a hard time with them. I went through creator support and then they're like, well, that's a Google Play issue. And I was like, okay, so what do? I'm like, I'm a creator and it's not showing up. They're like, give it 48 hours. I was like, well, it's happened over the past 3 weeks and it still says 0. They're like, well, we don't have any record of that. So that's a Google Play issue. So then they forward me to some chat line for Google Play. And they're like, do you need a refund? I was like, no, I'm a creator And I don't want my subscribers being charged for gifts that are not being applied to my account because it says 0. And I know that I had 20 at one time, and then 2 other instances of live streams in the past where I had been gifted and they didn't show up. They're like, well, this is a creator issue. You need to get in touch with creator support. I was like, they sent me here. And so they sent me back and I had to start all over. And they're like, well, I don't have a record of that because only Google Play deals with monetary issues. So, and I got upset. I was like, I'm not upset with you. I understand what you're saying, but I've spoken to them. They told me to speak to you. And they're like, well, we don't have access to any of the monetary side of things. We are only creator support. So basically, the right hand and the left hand don't communicate. So I'm not talking about super chats per se. Those are being attributed, but like the rubies, the new stuff they're doing, it just somehow isn't working on my account. So just a heads up. I'm going to keep an eye on it and see what happens, but woo freaking woo! Northwoods Press, you guys better already know Northwoods and Mountain Girl. They are, I love that couple. They're just so sweet. Aussie Chick, welcome! 4:30 a.m. in Australia. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. No, you guys, if you want to type in all caps in my chat, it actually, I will not be offended because I have a very hard time to read it. So I do appreciate that so much. Thank you. Aussie Chick is from the future? That's awesome. I love you, Landon. Phil's Treehouse, another of my funny friends. He said, I don't have a dog, but I bark sometimes. He's howling at the moon. It is really hard to read, Alan, but my eyes have gotten so bad lately that I literally have been getting, I'll go cross-eyed and everything gets blurry by the time it gets dark out and I get a migraine. So it's becoming increasingly more difficult. I'm going to find something to do about it. I'm just not really sure. Like maybe there's like some kind of, I'm just going to have to get bifocals like an oldie. I don't care. Can someone please drop Aussie Chick link? Oh my gosh, Alan. You're always squinting. I am too. I'm like, it doesn't work anymore though. The chat is, if I find it's easier when I get back away sometimes. Sorry. So please, I don't ever mean to offend anyone if I missed you in the chat. It's just my old lame eyes. You're hydrated? Good. You better be. It's good. Have a good lunch. Check out Phil's Treehouse channel. He's hilarious. And Hannah, drop, if you want, the link for your backup channel. I would love for Hannah to get her subs on her backup channel because she's having issues with her main channel as a precautionary measure. I am waiting. Maybe I am on Grumpy Sappers. Oh, live in 117 minutes? I'm confused. What's the date today? Does anyone know? I'm confused. No, it should be Grumpy right now. It should be Grumpy right now, I said. I scream. Maybe if I go out and come back in. Just choose another one of his videos, and then I'll click on his face. Go to channel. Premiere, it's on now. Okay, I just had to come back in. If anyone saw Grumpy Sapper, if you click right now, we can go over. I don't mind at all. Go over and watch his premiere. I'm going to be watching it on my TV, but I'm not going to show it because that would be wrong. I heard farting. Blacksmith is there. Dave, Heather. He has such a good channel, you guys. I'm going to replay it because I missed it. There we go. He is just so dang talented. All right, I'm going to replay it. I hope that you guys all will too. He is so talented at this stuff. I wish that I had 1/8 of the talent he has for technology, honestly. Sharks, welcome. Nicola C., always good to have you here. And Hatham, is that how you say it? My husky's name is Dakota. I'm Joe. It's nice to meet you guys. Specs. There's Dakota, trying to look like he's not licking his paw because he knows he's not supposed to. Are you licking your paw? You are? I gave you a chewy and you'd rather eat your foot? Sure. Because you're an obsessive licker. You're an obsessive, you're just licking your bed now. You're just a goober. You're just a gooby. Can I give you a hug? I love you. I just love you. That's all. Don't you do that on TV? Don't you do that on TV? Oh my word, that's embarrassing. Here, do you want, here, would you like a bee? Beautiful. He's not amused by me before noon, are you? I'm replaying Grumpy Sapper's entire, not for you guys, for me. I'm going to replay the whole premiere because I just want to make sure he gets his watch time for the entire thing. It's stuck. I'm not going to play the music because that's his property. Here we go. I had it paused. He is just such a neat person. I only have really cool friends though, huh, buddy? Like my dog. Like your really cool purse. Pikachu. Does that creep you out? Look. You like him? Yeah? You like a Pikachu? I take a Pikachu all the time. Oh, you're so cute. He laid on the bee. Oh. Sorry, you want me to lay on you? Okay. Play nap with you. Puppy nap. He's so cute. I just love you, buddy, so much. You smell like corn chips, Fritos. I just love you, big guy. Yeah. Your mommy's obsessed with you, huh? I just love him so hard, you guys. I can't help it. I just love him so much. I'll leave you be. Did you hear him? Get out of my grill. You're annoying. I am annoying in his defense. I'm super annoying. British bee, you're so cute. This is Dakota. Oh, I love when he does that. He's so cute, look. Oh. That snore was for Christian Thomas. Shout out, Christian. Dakota got a snore for you. Gosh, my eyes are pretty bad. That's why usually I put it on TV. There's always inappropriate things on his. I love it. Somewhere, I got these reading glasses from the Dollar Tree, and I put them over my glasses sometimes, and they do help. But I'll look ridiculous. Not that I really care. I really don't care. These aren't them. These are though. These are sunglasses. I got them a long time ago, but I know they're ugly, but here's why they're awesome. Because they're meant to go over your glasses. I know I look like Ray Charles or something. They're humongous, but it really works. And because I have astigmatism, what happens in my eyes in particular is like when the light hits my eyes, because the lens, my ocular lens is in essence curved differently than normal people. So when light enters my eyes, it refracts differently. So like when I'm driving and a light comes into my eye, I get blind. I can't see anything until that light goes away because it refracts differently, which is why I don't drive at night. But even in the day, it can be difficult. And I have tried prescription sunglasses, but I just couldn't get used to them. Everything seemed too dark. And so these are a lot easier for me. Even though they look silly, they're very effective. And they have like a nice big wide, so like the light doesn't come in from the sides and refract. So I find them very helpful. Even at night when I drive, I have some slipovers that are yellow lenses, and it helps a lot with the refraction of the light in the day, even or at night. But some weird thing about people with astigmatism, and it's kind of, it's not that things are too big or too small. So, like, a lot of people, are you nearsighted or farsighted? Me, it's not about that. My eyes don't focus together because of the curve. And so each lens of mine is way different than the other. It's not about making it bigger or smaller, just about making my eyes focus together. Everything's really blurry. So after a while of like reading the chat, my eyes just refuse because it's so small. Oh, thank you so much, Mile High Community Channel. Another great channel. You're wonderful. Thank you, BC. The Bud Files. They've been doing some really fun premieres and lives lately. Such a cute family. I just love the. I don't know if it's just because I didn't really have like that family unit growing up. I love watching the Bud Files just interact. I think it's beautiful. They're just such a sweet family. Without like, not like the fake, like put on like Leave It to Beaver esque. Some people like show on their channel, but just the way they interact. It's just not a perfect family, but a perfectly lovely family. You know what I mean? I just love it. So that's one of the reasons I like the Bud Files. Plus, their channel is very cool. It's like it's like interesting historic. Like if they could make history classes in high school, like they do it on the Bud Files, people would like school. Like you're learning, but they sneak it in there. I love it. A new name for it, Priest. How far behind I am? Oh, good lord. Sorry. Yep, California. Chupacabra does rock. That made my day. Just to know that. Oh, thank you so much, Bisay. Someone just got gifted a membership. You're too good for me. She cooks and roasts. You guys, this lady. Welcome to being an OG bestie, and that is so fitting. Thank you, Bisay. You're wonderful, honey. I love ya. I was having so much fun, and she cooks and roasts live stream. You guys, it was more than a live stream. It was more than a cooking channel. Imagine that, what was her name? Julia Fairchild, but with some pizzazz and some humor and a few costume changes. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not had the privilege of checking out She Cooks and Roasts, please, for yourself, check out her live streams. They are hilarious. And everyone I met there was so neat too. She is so cool. Hi, Melina. Welcome. Mylena Gutierrez Fernandez. Ooh, what a beautiful name. It's nice to meet you. I'm Joe Specs. Welcome. We are in Chico, California, USA. I will check my email after this, B. Say thank you. Random Flyers fan, welcome. It's so nice to have new people here. That's so cool. Corbin, hi, honey. McDick. Inside joke, sorry. Corbin, I was watching you play video games the other day on your channel on TV. Corbin is one of my core kids. He is so cool. He is so creative. His channel makes me laugh. Miss Kelly, we got Daisy May, another adorable dog. That little dog is so sweet and cute. She is such a princess. I love her. World Tours, welcome. Thanks for being here, you guys. Please, if you'd like, if you're not a mod and you'd like a mod to drop your link, say, drop my link, please. And my mods are wonderful. They're really kind. So welcome. I woke up before the sun was up, but it was cold, so I stayed in bed. I didn't get up till like I got up when the sun came up. I don't know what time it was, but I just got up and watched crime shows with my blanket on the couch. So I'm just barely getting around. I haven't even taken a shower yet. How about you, Hannah? Nicholas, we love when you're here. Nicholas is our bestie. You guys remember Nicholas sent us a Christmas gift, and the dogs got to go on their first real adventure time to get nuggies. Now, every time we see Burger King, we're like, shout out to our bestie, Nicholas. He's so cool. He's a cute kitty. Yankee Kyle! I was at your live streams lately. I love hearing you talk. Skeeter, it's so good to see you. How are you? Miramed! Mirabet GB! One of our besties from way back. He has a great channel. The B Family Vlogs? I've never seen that. That sounds interesting. And weightlifting, one of the events you could participate in was a one-handed clean and jerk. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I'm not Googling that because I can imagine what that might be misconstrued as. That's hilarious. Thank you so much. Ask creator support to add a Google Play support person. Thank you so much, Phil. Thank you. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of that. Whoops, sorry. That was not the right button. I'm going to try to screenshot that. Thank you so much, Phil. Thank you. I was really like on the verge of tears, and I was just like, thank you for helping me. I understand. I'm just going to go. Because I was like so overwhelmed. Like, I just kept explaining it over and over, and everyone kept sending me around. And it was to the point where I was like, this isn't worth it. Like, this isn't worth me getting upset about. And so I realized that their hands are tied, and I'm just going to let it go and let God. I did say a little prayer about it, and I was like, we'll come back to this when it actually comes time for whatever. But that really helps. Scully Pop, how are you? My friend with the most artistic page. He has some beautiful stuff on his channel. Hannah is mine. Welcome. I've seen you in Hannah's live streams. How are you? Brian, how are you? It's me, Specs, first thing in the morning. I bet my coffee's cold again. I better warm it again. I'll never get through this cup of coffee. We're doing a little wake and bake. Wink, wink. Oh, my baby's so cute. Before I forget, I want to do our pocket inspiration real quick because I don't want to forget. It makes my day every time. I'll probably never catch up with the chat. I'm sorry. Mary's Gigs is live, or which Mary, Tina? I hope Grumpy Sapper's still going to be live at noon. Now I'm confused. I'll just check back. I hope so. The Pets, welcome. Thanks for being here. Good night, Aussie Chick. We appreciate you. I hope that we see you again. I'll check out your channel later. I think I might be subscribed to you. Emiliana, how are you? Hi, honey. Soccer in England sucks. You need super secret training? Well, now I know about it, but I'll keep your secret. I'm doing good. Glacier Shark. Oh, hi, hon. How are you? My cool friend. Kelly, how have you been? Oh, it's so good to see you, Miss Kelly. You guys remember my friend Miss Kelly, right? Lucy and Stitch. Oh, Kitty, hi. Kitty. I'm almost done with my first coloring page, Kitty. You want to see? I'm almost done. I've been working on it each morning. Kitty, I think I'm going to be mailing presents out tomorrow because I went and got one more thing I wanted to put in yours. I'm so sick of green, though, you guys. This is my first coloring page. I'm just getting into it. Even when I was a kid, I didn't color much. But Kitty does it so much, and it looks so pretty. And also, Love Our Toy Pups, a channel I really love, also was like talking about the mental benefits and the anxiety relief. And I have to say, it really is. It really clears your mind. Here's what it feels like just for me. Like, I've always struggled with depression and anxiety, but they're so intertwined for me that sometimes I don't know whether I'm feeling depressed or anxiety, honestly, because usually it's both. But really, when I'm like stressed out or I feel my brain just spinning on stuff that I can't control and I need relief from that, if I've already gone for a walk and all that stuff isn't working, I already played with my dogs, I already prayed on it, journaled. I found that after that, when I do something like this and I color a little bit, eventually it's like gives me relief from whatever was going on in my head, because then I'm just thinking about the colors and the strokes. But then when I'm done with that coloring session, I realized it almost feels like very cathartic, like I turned that anxiety physically into something beautiful. I know that might sound weird, but it really does feel like that. And so it really feels like I'm able to, what do they say? Like, energy never dissipates, it only changes form, right? I felt like I took that energy and I put it into here and made something beautiful of it. So, I don't know. I digress. Learning with Cooper, welcome. I'm from Chico, California. We got Scotland, British Bee. One of the cutest accents. So cute. You do, Kitty? Thanks. Just had your birthday? That's so cool. That's so cool. I was just celebrating my partner's birthday yesterday and went to a I say my partner. I don't ever give details of like my friends who are close to me in real life who don't want to be on the internet. So I try to be careful with my words. I'm sorry. Just to protect their privacy. Because they don't want to be subject to like public scrutiny. And I still want to have them in my life and share my life with you without doxing them. But so I took them to play at this arcade that has like all these old claw machines, but like new age ones. So that's why I was online yesterday. So happy birthday, Miss Kelly. That's awesome. Oh, okay. So just had your birthday and having a big family party today. That sounds beautiful. Oh, Kelly said she doesn't care for celebrating birthdays that much, but they want to, and it's kind. That's exactly how it was yesterday. It was my friend's birthday, my partner's birthday, and then the day of did the cake and stuff. But then yesterday I wanted it just to like go do something and just for you that you would like. And at first he was like, I don't know, kind of a homebody. And then like, okay, I love this, and was winning stuff and had a really good time. I hope yours is that good. Thank you, Marameji B. And this is the first one I did. I actually got this. Where did I go, Kitty? We were looking at Michael's. I even looked at Five Below. I looked at all these places at these coloring books, and they were really nice, but it was my first one, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. I'm not spend a lot of money kind of people regardless. And then I thought I would check out the Dollar Tree, and I found this 12 unique designs to rest, relax, and color. Animals Advanced Coloring. It's a really big one, and it actually has a lot of really cool pages. And I like that it's like nothing on the back, so you don't have to choose which ones you want to color and which ones are ruined. And I can't wait now to do the more intricate ones. This owl one looks really cool, but for $1, there's 12 that are really beautiful, like mosaic. Look at this. Shout out to a surfer. I'm so excited to do these, but I'm going to get smaller tip markers, like maybe brush tip markers to do these, I think. I really am so excited to do this one too now. I think it's so cute. Thank you so much, Kitty. I would never have done this. I know things change so quick at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to keep looking there every time I go now. When I go shopping, I always go to the thrift store, the grocery store, or the dollar store because I just hate shopping. I shouldn't say hate. I don't enjoy shopping most of the time. But at a thrift store, it's a little bit more fun. Terrible good vibes, unless he was a bad boyfriend. It's funny. No way. Well, you know what? It was a terrible boyfriend if he would dip on you like that. So whether or not he was good to you while you were together, bad boyfriend. Good riddance. You deserve better, honey. For real good vibes. You deserve better than both of them. But just pray for them. And also, forgive them. That doesn't mean you have to be as close as you were, but just forgive them. Do not let it eat you up. They did a bad thing, not you. I'm sorry that happened though, honey. That just means that there's someone out there better lined up for you. And God was like, I don't want you wasting your time with that. Right? It's just like sometimes the dollar stores are messy, and so you just have to like sort through to find there's usually something good. Or just come back. Changes every day, I think. Creativity is great for anxiety. It's a cognitive thing where you focus on something else and get reward. Yeah, totally. I feel that now. And it makes sense, like in theory, but I'm one of those people that has to experience it to believe it, you know? I don't know why. Checking out Coda. Amen, Kelly. I agree. Randomness Quirky. Hi, honey. Welcome back. It's so good to see you again. You battled? Well, I think you're pretty much a champion, okay, Tina? So I'm sure you did great. So let's just pick a pocket inspiration today because these seriously like flavor my day when I start with these. Ooh, I love it already. I always pick a good one for whatever day it is. Okay. No one can take the place of a friend. No one. I love that. And then here's one that I think I really needed to hear, and I bet someone here needed to hear this too. While I know myself as a creation of God, I am also obligated to realize and remember that everyone else and everything else are also God's creation. Marion, my bestie Jax, welcome back, honey. How are you? So good to have you guys. Well, if you don't mind, can we drop a link for randomness and Mary? And anyone else who I missed, I'm so sorry. I'm going to read that one again. I love that one. This is kind of how I like to try to live my life. While I know myself as a creation of God, I am also obligated to realize and remember that everyone else and everything else are also God's creation. And you know what? I heard something on just a yogi doing burpees in his basement channel. Love his channel. It was one of his members only live streams, but I was so fortunate to get to see it. And it was talking about like yoga, and one of the principles in yoga is one of the principles I really try to live my life by. It's really important and it means a lot to me. It was like, how to explain it? Let me see how I put it. To do harm in yoga practices and beliefs, in kind of almost any religion, to do harm against another is to do harm against yourself. The way it was worded when Yogi said it was just hit for me, and I've never been able to like word something. I have hiccups, they're coming so succinctly, and that really like hits home. Like I always say, like as much grace as you give yourself when you do something rude or something you're not proud of or something you're like, I wish I hadn't done that, you have to lend that same grace to other people. You know what I mean? It's not fair to like give yourself excuses and not those around you. And I think he said that so well. That's my number one advice to anyone, no matter what you're going through. If someone was unkind to you, if they hurt you, if they did something that you think is awful, sleep on it. Don't say that to them. Don't go and say, hey, you know what? You're an asshole. You did this to me and screw you. I have done that. I have made that mistake in my younger years. I was not always kind. And the person who mostly suffered when I was unkind was me. Because I would have to go home and sleep with that. Even if I had every right to say what I say, even if they deserved it. Never, ever, ever did it make me feel better. Not even in that moment. It just made me look worse too. And you know what has helped me? Is when someone hurts me and I go home and they didn't ask for my forgiveness. They don't care if I forgive them. I forgive them. Not only do I forgive them, but I understand. Because I've done maybe not that exact same thing, but I've had a moment where I acted the exact same way. I'm sure of it. And I regretted it. Do yourself the favor today. Please, honestly, I promise you if you try this, you're going to agree with me. Do yourself the favor of not letting anyone else make you act ugly. Even if they're acting ugly, you don't have to. It will not make anything better. It will make it worse. And when you learn, and I'm not perfect at it yet to this day, I'm still learning every time I do it. When you learn the power of not giving someone else the ability to trigger you, you have conquered a lot. You will be happier. That is the biggest lesson I've learned in life thus far. Like I said that one time, the best advice I've ever gotten was dating advice. And it is the best advice for anyone, whether you're married, single, dating, not dating, gay, straight, sick of everyone. Do this advice and it will change your life. Think of your perfect person that you would date. Every trait they would have. And let's get real. What they look like is the least of our worries at this point, okay? So write those things down, right? I want someone who is kind. I would write, I want someone who is really kind. I want someone who listens. I want someone who values experience over possession. I want someone who loves animals. I want someone who's empathetic. Write all those things down, right? Even if you're married, just do it. When you're all done, look at that list and become that person. Become the person that you would want to be with. Become the person that you would admire. All you have to do is become that person on that list and your life is going to be wonderful. I promise you. You might not have $1 million. That won't change. But inside, you're going to be happy. And that is the very best advice I've ever received. I can't take credit for it, but I will tell you, it's awesome advice, and it changed my life. Savage Batman, it's so good to see you. Amen, randomness. Jennifer, how are you, honey? I hope you had a good weekend. Amen. Amen. I pray for people that offend me or hurt my feelings. But more than that, I think one of the things about being an empathetic person, kind of to a fault, is that no matter what bad thing someone does, maybe to me or in front of me, regardless, I've gone through hard things, so I can kind of pick that apart and see the behavior. That's not that person, that's that person's behavior. You have to, instead of being triggered, stop and wonder why they behave that way. That's gonna change how you view your interaction with that person, if that makes sense. Because we all know that happy people don't go around saying mean things. People that are having a great day and are happy and smiling and enjoying their life aren't going to go out of their way to make you feel bad. So just give them a little leniency, not allow them to treat you that way, but wonder why they're acting that way and pray for them. Pray that whatever awful thing is plaguing them and making them feel ugly on the inside and act ugly to other people, pray that that goes away. You know? Just my advice. I'll get off my soapbox. But seriously, those are the things that have made my life happier. Oh, thank you so much, Hannah. Hannah's my friend. She's wonderful. I hope that you're already subscribed to her. Amen, Kelly. In a world where people just don't seem sometimes to value anything except for what you look like and what is in your pocket or what you drive, please don't let the world strip you of your love for other people, your love for life. I don't know. My heart is just full when I do that. How have you been, Savage Batman? It's so good to see you. I always get a big smile when you pop up. I gotta show you my girl. I'm taking you out of this phone holder because I gotta show you my girl. She's so cute. She's always just listening, pretending she's sleeping. But if I move or make a sound, she's right there. My Velcro doggy. And Coda too. If she hears Dakota sneeze, she runs right over there like, "You okay, buddy?" She's so cute. She's snoring. Oh. And you know what? The more kindness is in this world, energy doesn't dissipate, changes its form, right? The more good vibes are out there, the more good vibes are going to come back your way. I really believe that. And that's one of the things I love about like the Buddhist religion or yoga, just as a philosophy. Just like any religion, do good things will come back to you. It really is so true. Look at him. He's so adorable. I love this guy. I love this guy. My baby boy. This is one of those dogs that I just fell in love with him the instant they put him in my arms. And that's why I just don't have the heart not to keep fighting for his health and just put him down. I just love him too dang much. And he has so many good days where he's not having seizures that I just can't give up without a little more of a fight. Because when we have good days, they're great. And his seizures are awful, but when he's not having a seizure, his days are wonderful. So I'm just struggling with that. I'm just not ready to give up the fight before we go to this new veterinary. Which means that we'll just be going without extras for a little bit, but it's so worth it, you know? I mean, what is going out to eat a little more or like buying new furniture if the person or the thing that you love so much isn't there, you know? So that's why we're just not spending money right now. Love when you're here, Jimmy. I love your channel. It's really beautiful. I got a ring light at the thrift store, but I just use it for coloring. I don't use it for making videos. Oh, baby. You heard me laugh? I love you, sweetheart. You're my baby girl. My sweet girl. Sometimes I feel bad for Lola because of Dakota's, like, special needs. I sometimes wonder if, like, she doesn't feel as special because he takes a lot of our attention, which is one of the reasons I like to walk them separately and make sure she gets a lot of her own attention and praise. She's such a good dog. And she gets so stressed out, too, about Dakota's seizures and stuff. I know it's hard on her. Just kidding. Hi, honey. Hello. You okay, buddy? I hear you. Oh, okay. Did I wake you? I gave him a pretty big dose of CBDs this morning because he was acting kind of goofy. So I'm sure he's really tired. Double-edged sword. Now I'm freaking myself out because I'm like, why are you so tired? Are you okay? Pikachu. I'm sorry, I'm a geek. You guys. Okay. I need to know. When you were a kid, am I the only one that ate this? Hey! It's not backwards. That's amazing. Yesterday, or a couple days ago, on a whim, these were on sale. And I was like, oh, thank you so much, Kelly. You're such... Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for saying that. I really do worry so much sometimes that I'm failing her or, like, not giving her enough love or attention. I really worry about that a lot, especially when, like, he's having seizures. So thank you for saying that. Really. That made my day. Thanks for saying that. And then, I'm not crying, you're crying. And then last night, I think I had like 2 bowls of that for dinner. That's what I had. It was so good, you guys. In fact, I'm gonna have some right now. I have to. I don't know where my phone holder stick went. Oh, yeah, I do. So Dakota broke one of the sticks. It's still a good selfie stick. It pops out and it opens here, but Dakota broke one of the legs on it, so it's like wonky. So I can't decide if I want to open it and then just spray foam the bottom so it's permanent open, or if I want to keep it for a selfie stick and not fix the bottom. It's hard. But then I have this goofy looking one that I use sometimes. But you can put it around your neck, so I use it for going on scooter rides. It does get soggy quick. And the very end has kind of a weird taste, Jimmy. I'm like, but I could look past that. But yeah, and I just got, okay, I have to drink, I can't ever remember what it's called. Hold on. What's it called? Fairlife, maybe? Okay, and yeah, see, I just got a brand new milk. I'm like, I have issues with dairy. So I drink this super ultra refined milk that doesn't give me issues. And I just got a new one, and so I think that was why. It was so good. And also I'd been out all day, which I never do, so... Oh. These boxes are way more expensive now, but it was on sale. I get everything on sale. We're saving money for our boy. Literally, like, we've cut back everything. Like, I've cut back everything. Whatever I have for dinner is basically whatever's on sale that day at the supermarket. Like... when the supermarket now has like, when they have little lunch things, it's like the Rayleigh's Deli that they make. If they don't go out that day, the next day they're out of date. You can buy them for $1. I ate that like for every meal last week almost. So $1 a day, 1 meal a day, worth it though. Which was kind of like why it was such a big deal to like go to the arcade and stuff for my friend's birthday. I was like, ugh. But it's my friend, once a year. Friend that does so much for you, you know? I really didn't spend much, but... like, $30 probably. Still, $30 is a lot for me right now, but I feel good about it. I gotta catch up with this chat. I'm always so far behind. Maybe I just need to get a bigger phone. I really want to see if there's like a magnifying thing for the phone. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Kelly. I appreciate you. Oh, so sorry about your ears. Hush. You can go outside if you want to do that. Hold on. You can go outside if you want, Bark. Hey, don't push your brother. She runs down these stairs and just shoves him to the side. He's so gentle and docile, he just lets her. She doesn't mean to be a bully. She's just a big girl. She's very stubborn. Coda likes to just go outside and, like, stand there and look around and smell. I love my baby. Hey, Echo! That's awesome to know. Because, yeah, as the doctor said, like, small Caucasian women, like, I've always been pretty petite. I'm not sure if that means short or little, but probably both. But she said we're prone to, like, osteoporosis. And I already have, like, osteoarthritis, so that's really good to know. I've had, like, arthritis in my spine since I was 21. Look, come out here and see the doggies. Ooh, beautiful. What a beautiful day. Dang, it's so pretty out here, huh, Bubba's? Oh, thank you, Miss Echo. Or Mr. Echo, I'm not sure. Lola, I love you, big girl. Come here. Lola, I love you. Oh, you tired. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, you're so cute. What she got, bud? Dakota, I love you. How are you? Do you want to sing? How are you? Oh, thank you so much. You don't have to do that, Miss Kelly. That's so sweet. No, they both have they have really strict dietary issues. I'll show you. Lola is allergic to everything, mostly wheat and stuff. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you so much, Miss Kelly. Oh, that was so kind. Thank you so much. You know it will help. Thank you. So they eat this Evolve grain free. It is pricey, but it's the only thing that I can trust for both of them because Dakota, anything that can give him seizures, like too much of anything, like, so we have to be really careful. And that works for also for Lola because she is allergic to everything and her hair just falls out and then she scratches it. But you know what? Twice in the last, I'll show you. That bag right there is the big bag, and it's cheaper to get that one. Now that I have a van, I can get that in my van. I used to have to buy the small bag every day because it was on my scooter, and that was expensive. But twice this last couple weeks, like that food at my grocery store, I guess on the pallet, 2 bags had gotten holes in them. And so they put them on clearance, and I got 2 bags for $10 each, which saved me like $40. I was like, what a godsend. What'd you do? You got his Chewy? You little stinker. Although I got him a bag of these Chewies for Christmas on sale with their dog beds because Dakota peed in their dog bed when he had a seizure, and the dog beds were on sale for $10 each. So I got my first YouTube paycheck, and I was like, okay. It was on Christmas Eve, and I honestly didn't have any money for gifts before that and didn't think I was going to. And so I was like so stoked that on Christmas Eve day, I went down and got the dogs each a $10 dog bed on sale and a bag of Chewies. And it really like made my Christmas so wonderful. I was so grateful. Oh, you got your Chewy. You can bring it in. Come on, bring it in. Good girl. You can have it in my bed. It's not messy. And she did. She loves to have food in bed. And she's always in my bed, and she's not supposed to be because she rips it up. And usually I close the door because she wants to take her food in there and it's messy, but I'll let her eat that on the bed. Thank you so much, you guys. Miss Kelly, you're so sweet. I know how hard that is right now, especially. Everything's so expensive. Thank you. We're going to get there, no matter how long it takes, huh, Bubba? And you know what? This past year, the Lord has so taken care of me. Like, so many positive changes have happened in the last year that it helps my anxiety a lot. Like, learning to... You always hear people say, like, let go and let God. Isn't that so much easier said than done until you do it, you know? Like, until you do it and you just have the faith it's going to work and you see it work, that's terrifying. So I understand why some people need a little reminder. Okay, bud? The scariest thing about having a dog, well, the scariest thing about Dakota's disability is like, for the first 2.5 years, whenever he would have a seizure, he would throw up first this foam. And still to this day, like, I live in fear. When I hear a retching sound and he's throwing up, I shake so hard because I know he's going to have a seizure. And Lola, too, she comes running over. It's like, that's the scariest thing. It's like, I mean, not every time he throws up. I mean, sometimes, you know, dogs throw up, but, oh, we get so worked up. My biggest hope is that we can take him to this new vet. They're going to okay him to go on some kind of anti-seizure medicine that they say is safe for his liver and stuff and his pancreas. And maybe, just maybe, we won't have to live in fear of him throwing up and having a seizure. Because I'm sure, I wish he could talk and tell me, I'm sure that that's his biggest fear too. If I could ask him, I would just want to be like, Dakota, does it hurt? Like, what do you want? Is it worth it for you to keep fighting? You know? I wish I could ask him that. It would be so much easier. I digress. You have arthritis and... Oh, no way! I'm so sorry to hear that. Just kidding. That's the worst. Doesn't it make you feel like, man, if I'm already this broke and this young, imagine when we actually are old. That was my biggest fear. You rescue with your bestie. Aw. Who was a veteran? Oh, that's so cool. You give your allergy-prone dogs one Equate all-day allergy relief once a day? Oh, wow. I'll try that. Right now, Lola, she takes these Zesty Paw Bites. They're pretty expensive from Amazon. She hasn't taken them this month because we're trying to cut back on expenses, but we've been really careful about giving her anything with grain in it. So far she's doing good. But that's a really good tip. Thank you. When, like, I remember I talked to the vet when Dakota had his last seizure. We were on the phone with them talking about our options. The new vet, I mean. And I can't remember, but he had told me this much for labs, this much for the visit. Oops. And then if we're able, he didn't say how much the medicine would be because we weren't sure yet. So I remember thinking in my head, I bet we could do it with 500, but I'll make it 600 as a cushion. When we have that 600, then we know we have the gas, we can go there, and then we'll have enough for all the services. So that's what we're saving for. And I really believe it won't be long. I believe it won't be. Huh, Mama? Like, I believe we're going to get there. I do. And we're going to save every penny till we do, huh? And it's good to have goals. It is good to have goals, huh? And I am so fortunate now that, I got monetized. Like, I never expected that to happen. So how many people can say they have the opportunity for something like this, Do you want to go back out? You can. Here you go. Like, how many people can say, I want to take my dog to this new vet. I want to save $600, and then bam, God opens this door of YouTube. Like, here, you have a way to save for it now. Like, not all people can say that. So don't get me. Oh, Crooked Peach. Hi, honey. Oh, it's so good to see you. A really great channel, you guys. Crooked Peach. Oh, Kelly, you will love Crooked Peach too. Miss Kelly is my friend, Miss Crooked Peach, and Foxy too. We have so many cool new people here. Welcome, Foxy. Thanks for being here. Hi, baby. Come on. I'll go with you. Oh, Coda wants to go. Easy, guys. They won't be outside a little bit. Guys, definitely check out the Crooked Peach channel. Oh, Dagmar! Dagmar, how are you, friend? I love your live streams. I watched you, crazy girl, out in that cold snow. I was like, brr, I got cold just watching you, Dag. Good morning. Still morning here for me. I just got up and did some coloring and came online. So good to see you. Dagmar has another beautiful channel. Her dog is so cute, too. $3? That's a great deal, Echo. Thank you. You're not old, Phil. Phil's not old. You turned old this year. Is there a certain day? You're like, today? You're 89. You're old. It's official. I don't think so, Phil. I've seen you. You're not 89. But hey, we should all be so lucky to be able to say we got old, A lot of people don't get that chance. I think it's an honor. I have a lot of family members that passed away very young, so I feel privileged to get to say I'm getting old. How old, Phil? Oh, thank you, randomness. I think he's so cute. The worst thing is that, not just that, like, he literally is the sweetest dog you will ever meet. Literally. Like, he will drag me across the street to greet a stranger. He's literally like, that's my best friend. I'm like, Dakota, you don't know that person. He's like, I don't care, that's my best friend. And that's what makes it even, like, harder, because I just want to do right by him, So I'm just following my own instincts. I'm learning how to do that. Please, you would be a great dog sitter, Foxy. I'm sending them over. Call me when you're done with them. Thank you. Definitely drop links, please. Oh, you're so sweet, Jennifer. Thank you for being back, bestie. Yeah, exactly. The other day, the the gate didn't click shut, and both the dogs were gone before he realized the gate had been. Luckily, they're good. Here is a trick. Let me just say this. This is so important. This is a hard thing to learn. If you have dogs that run off, I know that feeling sucks, and you want to yell at them and berate them when they come home. But do you realize you're teaching them not to come back because you're going to yell at them? It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do was when the dogs run away, not to act pissed off. When you see them be like, good boy, let's go home, then they'll come home. If they finally do come home and then you yell at them, why'd you run away, you dumbass dog? Gosh, I'm so pissed at you, bad dog. They're going to be like, oh, it's bad to come back? So please just keep that in mind, how it looks to your dogs, when they do naughty things. Just a little tip from me to you, because it was hard for me to get a hold on that, because your adrenaline is going. You're like, you could have got hit by a car. Damn you. You want to tell them how bad they were. So don't do it. Lola, be a good neighbor. Hush. Shh. And also, when they run away, this is the only thing at first that would get them to come back. Don't chase them because they think it's funny and they're going to run. You know what I have to do? On the sidewalk. Don't worry about what people think of you, because look, they're going to come right over to you because they're going to want to make sure you're okay. Seriously, if your dogs are running away. Oops, and here's Coda, see? Lay on the ground. Don't chase them. They're going to come to you, and then you can take them home. I'm not a dog trainer, but I've had a lot of naughty dogs, and these things I know to be true. I hope it helps someone. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. You're so cool. Phil, you're hilarious. Am I on mute? Is it me? Can you hear me? Hello? Is there anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? 11:07. 11:07. I love that. I think I'm turning 11:07 next year. Hey, I think you can do it, Crooked Peach. Hey, you gotta have goals, right? I only plan to make it to 27, so now I just don't know what to do with myself. Which is why I'm like the oldest person on YouTube. I don't care. It's my niche. She's a really good cook. I'm learning to cook from her channel. With the pineapple. The way you cut that pineapple so good. I was like, dang, that's legit. I would lose a finger. I'm learning from your channel, Crooked Peach. I love your personality. I always said I'm gonna be a dirty old man when I get old. Just a crotchety old guy. I'll probably wear polyester pants up to my nips, backwards, with a permanent crease in the back. I'm gonna walk around my yard with a little squirt gun, be like, get the hell off my lawn, and squirt people with water. No, I wouldn't. But that would be so fun. Bad now. It might have been me. My internet has been acting up this month. You are my bestie, Miss Lucina, Tina. Don't you forget that. Specs 21 dogs will be looking at your dog. That's awesome. Say hi, guys. I know, I have to stop Lola from doing her squeaky online because my friends are always like, oh, my dogs are freaking out when they're watching. That's so cute. Foxy, thank you for being here. It's so true, but it's the hardest thing. It's so counterintuitive, Miss Gertrude, not to yell at them when they finally come home, because you want to tell them they were so naughty for running away. But you got to look at it from their point of view. They're coming home and you're yelling at them. They're like, should I not? And I finally it makes sense when you think about it, but when you actually do it and you see it work, so that's why I'm here to tell you, do it. It works. Tell them good boy, good girl, and then they'll come to you. Oh, that's so kind. That's cool. That's wild. You tried to donate someone a super chat of 500? That's wild. That's so cool. Mr. Butters! Such a great channel. So much beautiful stuff on that channel. How are you, Mr. Butters? Are you home now or are you traveling, Mr. Butters? You're so cute, Crooked Peach. Huskies, they love fish, yeah. Give your dog canned mackerel with their food for skin conditions. Oh, that makes sense, Echo, because like in the little nuggies that we get for Lola, they're like $30 a jar, but they're full of like omegas and fish oil, so that makes sense. I never thought about it, but like that does make sense. And that does make sense. Like Dakota, he's always had really beautiful fur, like very shiny. And I think it's because like he loves canned what am I saying? Canned salmon and tuna. Like he loves all that stuff. That makes sense. Yes to pineapple on my pizza. Pineapple and jalapenos are good on pizza. You too, Phil? Or no? Goza said, hell no. Hard no from Goza. He's like, don't be putting fruit on my pizza. It's not a health food. Oh, thank you so much, Foxy. I did that for a long time, Cooked Peach. I don't know how to cook people food, but for a long time, while we were figuring out, like, we wanted to make sure it wasn't a zinc deficiency for Dakota's seizures, for one, and also for Lola's. I was making all their food with, like, cooked brown rice. We eventually stopped doing that because of Lola. We would do ground turkey, sometimes fish, and then green beans or carrots, but you have to like really puree them. And then we would make it into a log and roll it in parchment paper and slice it off. It was a lot of work. I would eat it too, though. Oh, I love having you here. Kelly is my friend, and she is just a delight. So please, thank you for making her feel so welcome. She's a sweetheart. Freeze dry, more like rain wet. You're so cute. That's why you're my bestie. Yes, a very happy birthday to you, Miss Kelly. Okay, bye, Foxy. See you next time, honey. Thanks for being here. You like the hair? This is straight up, I slept on my face hair. Thanks, JDX. You make me feel not so hideous. Still traveling? Is it still so cold, Mr. Butters, or are you somewhere warmer now? To me, oh, just the thought means so much, randomness. Thank you. Seriously. Hey, Benny, good morning. Nothing. You guys can stay out for a few. It's okay. Enjoy your morning. Like, seriously, just the thought that anyone would even want to do that. Like, it means more to me than even the money would. So thank you for even trying. Like, I've always been told, like, oh, you're too nice. Like, you're gullible. Like, honestly, like, you're stupid. You're too sensitive. So, like, one of the reasons that YouTube really has changed my life is to find that there are people that are just really kind out there. I'm not a weirdo. Like, there are people who appreciate me just the way I am, and there are people that are just even more kind than I am. It really, like, restored my faith in humanity, honestly. Just to, like, meet 2,000 kind of people who would want to interact with me. It was, like, changed how I look at the world, you know? It really did. And myself. Exactly, Mr. Butters. Why not? There's a restaurant in Italy that will charge you more to have pineapple on your pizza than having a normal cheese and tomato pizza by a lot because they think it doesn't belong there, Goza. That's hilarious. Lola! She's picking on him. Watch this. She's going to be bullying him. Get off of him. And she just stole his Chewy. Oh, no, you still got one, buddy. She left you one. See? Look right here, bub. Look right here. You still have a Chewy. He's not really that into it. He just really wants her to want his. My coffee is cold again almost. I better drink it. You guys, you guys all know my friend JDX, right? JDX, please. Will you make me an intro? I love your music. I love it. I love it. You're so talented. Will you make me an intro someday? It doesn't have to be special. Anything you made would be special. I love the way you do your music. I love listening to you. JDX! Have you ever heard of Smule? My friend does it. My friend on here uses Smule. It's like a singing app. And so I did songs with him because he's so fun. Um, and I thought of you because you're so musical. Oh wow, I did that, Mr. Butters. Really? Mr. Butters said pineapples are amazing for destroying parasites inside your body. I love pineapple. The best food for you and your pets is fresh cooked food you make. Processed food is very bad and the dog food is not properly checked. I agree with that. I don't, I would never let my dogs just eat processed food, especially. Amen. I agree with that so hard. Even people, half the time, we don't even know what the heck we're eating. And I'm not excluded from that. I'm just as bad. I try to be more aware of it, but let me be real with you. I love junk food. I love it. When I was growing up, I used to think I didn't know my grandma was kidding. I thought maybe I had worms in a hollow leg, but it turns out I don't have either, so we're good. I always sleep right on my face, like this. Yeah, I don't know why. With my hands under me, like a little weirdo. I want to see it like this. Both my hands under me, on my belly, on my face. I don't know why. Uh oh. Oh, Lola, you're too cute. Get it, Mama. Get that Chewy. I'm gonna get it. Give me that. Get it, Mama. Good girl. Give me that. Are you in my bed? I'm gonna get that Chewy. Give me that. That's mine. You ready? Get him. Good girl. I love you. I love you, pumpkin butt. Give me that. That's mine. You ready? She loves catching stuff. Good girl. Woohoo! She loves this game. You're so cute, love bug. Okay, really quick. I don't know if she's here, but guys, I got Kitty something to put in her gift yesterday. Yep, you can't tell what it is because it might be here and I don't want her to see it. And I got something cool I'm going to put in Cherokee Girl's gift. I don't know if she'll like it or not, but I hope she will. Ready? I'm going to do it real quick. I love that. It's just a little tiny gift on top of like the friend gift I made them. But I'm going to mail them out either tomorrow or... Is today Monday? Oh no, it's today Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. So Monday or Tuesday, I'm going up to the Postal Plus store. I can't remember if they're open Monday or not. They had a weird day off. Look up baby food recipes too. You can puree veggies and freeze them in ice. Oh, that's a good idea. That is such a good idea, Miss Kelly. This is why we're friends. Oh, you're so crafty. I love that. That is such a cute idea. In the summertime, I got it at the thrift store. It was like one of those silicone molds, but it was in the shape of dog bones. It got ruined, but I used to make popsicles. I would do like a little bit of broth and then freeze it with like a little milk bone sticking out. So after like their walks when it was really hot, they could have an ice lick. Or sometimes we would do layered ones, pup cups. We'd do like a little Greek yogurt and then a dog safe peanut butter layer with a little bit of like water, and we just mix it in, make like licks for them when it's hot out. They love it. They're pup cups. And one time, well, two times, I actually bought them legitimate store bought ice creams, but to be honest with you, they like mine better. And they were expensive. If you have two dogs, it's more expensive, but they're worth it. But they like mine better, and so I felt good about that. They love me. Jay Thompson, Jay, I tried to tag you, but I can't ever figure it out. I dropped a squirrel video thinking of you because I was so glad you were back, Jay. We missed you. I missed you. I thought it was personal. And I kept watching your videos and I didn't see anything new coming out. And then I was so worried because I knew you had been sick. I'm so glad you're back, Jay. So then I took a squirrel video thinking of you and I posted it, but I couldn't figure out how to tag you in it. So just wanted you to know we were thinking of you. Jay is my friend for a long time, but his computer went down. And so then he wasn't posting and I was worried. But he is literally like the animal whisperer. Deer come right on up in his yard. Pet squirrels, he saves them. They're not really his pets, but they are. He's Dr. Doolittle. And he's just so funny. He has a great channel. I'd love if you check out his channel. He has the most wildlife videos. You guys, really, I was just going to come on and say good morning to you because I hadn't been on yesterday, but I had so much fun. I just love you guys. Oh, yeah, I was watching. Oh, my gosh. Yesterday, I watched the first half of the game. The Steelers sucked. No offense, no shade. It's just a fact. They sucked. I didn't even watch the second half. It was pointless. Just kidding. You feel me. You know. You know. But, and then during halftime, I switched over because was it on Disney Plus or Prime? I can't remember which. One of those was showing the game. And so then I started watching Shrek during halftime and just didn't even go back because the game was lame. You want to go back outside, Mommy? I love you. You can have it. Here, you can have it. It was a little one. You can have it. I knew you would take it. She acts like she didn't want it. And she's like, all right, I'll take it. She's so cute. Sir, are you biting your foot? Are you supposed to do that? Because you're obsessive licker. Sir? Excuse me, sir? May we talk about this? Now you're licking mommy's paw. You're so cute, buddy. For me, it's plain cheese or an upgrade to ham and pineapple. Oh, I like the way you think. Let me say this. Cheese pizza is underrated. Cheese pizza is bomb, okay? Sometimes it's better than having stuff on it. I really agree with that. Waiting for the Packers. Well, I'm glad you're going to get to watch the game. You buy expensive food for times I can't fix their food. They hardly ever get to a vet, just check up and shots. Yeah, I know, right? Dude, there's a veterinary shortage. The only place available in my town really is the animal hospital. I'm not going to speak badly on them, but they really did me dirty when my last dog was sick. During the pandemic, they took me for thousands. I knew I should have had my dog put down. They convinced me to take him home and do weekly shots during the pandemic at an emergency rate, take him to the vet every single week for a B12 shot. The dog just got sicker and sicker and sicker. They kept doing tests, and then the dog had to be put down, just like I said, 2 months later. So I don't trust them like I used to. And with Dakota, they're like, we'll put him down. Like, usually the dogs, he's small. I don't know if he's just, don't waste your money doing more, just put him down. I'm like, well, the last time I brought a dog here to put him down, you told me not to, so I don't trust you people. I hate talking bad about them. I don't know. I don't know enough medically, but I just don't have a good feeling about them. And so I'm just following my instinct. Oh, you're so sweet, JDX. Thank you. Let your freak flag fly. I love that. My cousin taught me this thing that I always want to say, but I never can find the right spot to say it. Is that, does he match your freak? She's so cute. She's so funny. She's like, you just got to find someone to match your freak. I was like, match my freak? Who's my freak? She's like, no, your freak. I'm like, oh, do I have freak? She's like, everyone has freak. Girlfriend, sometimes I talk to people that don't have tails. Can you accept that and be my friend anyway? She can't. She can't accept it. That was funny. It is hard to be a kind human sometimes, but it's worth it. But even I mess up sometimes. Like, the other day someone tried to T-bone me on live stream and I said the F word. Like, are you effing kidding me? And I regretted it, but also I would probably say it again. It was just came out. Yes, mule. Crooked Peach. It can be so hard to be kind sometimes, but that's why we receive so much reward when we can. Amen. Negativity breeds negativity. We all deserve better. Amen. Amen. Thank you. I know you do. And I don't care. I'm here for it. I'll keep watching everything you do. YouTube has been wondering. That's funny. It's true. Water sweeps its own level, Crooked Peach. What are you doing, buddy? You're too silly. He doesn't want Lola to steal the dog food too. So he's gonna sleep right by it. You're so silly. You know I have more dog food. You're too silly. Oh, do you guys want to hear the cutest thing that Dakota has been doing lately? You see his reflection right there? Once in a while, he'll be walking by there and he'll catch a glimpse of his own face and he'll get excited and then he'll like keep looking in there and he'll do a little whine and then he'll run around to the side to try to look behind there like thinking there's a dog back there. He doesn't believe me that it's just his own face. It's the cutest thing ever. It's wait, I don't see that. Junk food is junk food and it is literal poison. I know that's so true. My bestie Cher Bear and I were talking about it. Like because of my asthma, I guess. That kitty didn't want your crunchy, silly. Because of my asthma, I get like the past year, I just get so easily sick for so long. And also I know the sugar. I've tried to cut out sugar because it affects me mentally, like my mood. I feel like sugar is adding to like my anxiety. And I thought I was being paranoid, but then Cher Bear and I were talking about it and she's like, no, I totally believe in that. And when I tried cutting it out, I've felt a lot better mentally. I mean, I still have some once in a while, but Earthborn and from pet foods do not use Chinese ingredients. Yeah, all the good food does cost more, but it's so worth it. I'll look into that. Friends of mine have been like telling me about how good Chewy is. I think Cherokee Girl told me that too, that it's really good and they deliver. So I'm going to look on there. I'll look for that one. For the last 4 to 5 years, 75 to 80% of your caloric intake has come from Soylent.com. Really? I'm going to look into that. For people with like mental health issues like me, I'm not ashamed to say that I struggle with my mental health and depression every day still. But it's a lot more easily managed than it used to be. But like any way I can get relief or help with that is a godsend, honestly. And it's so true. I think we literally are what we eat. It's so good to put like good things in our body. I really do believe it's like an addiction to the chemicals that we get used to consuming that stuff. But when I eat, like I try to eat a lot of salad. I've thought several times about becoming vegetarian. And I've been very close. I eat a lot of like not real meat. Like I love a Boca burger, and just clean eating. But sometimes, especially when you're poor, man, let's be real. It's so much easier to eat garbage. But now even that's not true. So, hey Henry, how the heck are you, my friend? It's always so good to see you. Henry Nelson he's just so kind. I love when you're here. Bye, Peach. Have a great day, honey. We'll see you next time. You're so lucky you get to go run. Have a great run. This week, I'm going to knock on wood when I say this. My asthma has been doing so good this week that I'm tempted to just try and see if I can run a quick mile. But I know last time I did that, right when I started feeling like my lungs felt good, and then I got sick again. So I'm going to give it time. Everyone's like, don't do it yet. I'm like, okay, but maybe like just to the end of the road and back, I would feel so good. Mix yogurt and peanut butter, pumpkin puree, and sweet potato. Oh, I bet my dogs would love that. That's a good idea. Oh, I love that. I'm screenshotting that. You once called my dad... Wait, Goza said, I once called my dad a gray squirrel because of his gray hair. He saw the... That's good, because that could have gone either way, Goza. He's lucky he saw the funny side. Because you're like, what? I disown you. Henry Nelson is really cool. I love Sundays. Steelers in any sport suck. You said it. I didn't say it. The Lions are pretty good. Rams fan. Okay, the Rams are not bad. Hey, my team sucks this year. I'm a Niners fan, y'all know. The Giants been sucking for basically this whole decade. So it breaks your heart, but you gotta love them even when they suck. That's what a real fan is. A real fan can say, yes, my team sucks, and yes, I still love them. That's me. I love cheese pizza. Oh, thank you, Dagmar. Are you okay, buddy? Did you eat too fast? I'm gonna put it in your. No, I'm gonna put it in the slow food bowl. I could see you eating really quick. Dakota, when his sister sits there and stares at him, he thinks he has to eat quick, and that's when these slow food bowls are very handy. Because he literally, I've seen him. He puts his little head back and he just scoots it down. He doesn't even chew it sometimes. Sorry, buddy. You did it to yourself. You can share with your sister a little bit. There you go, bud. Good boy. Yeah, I saw you eating too quick. See how he just licks it into his mouth? I can't even tell if he's chewing. Are you even taking it into your mouth, or are you just licking it to make her mad? He's just licking it because she's watching and she wants his food. Even though I gave her some, she doesn't want that. She wants his that he's eating. If I was to walk away and he was to like look away for a minute, she would come in and take that bowl and leave. Because she's just a brat. Are you even eating? He is just putting on a show for her. He is straight up just licking it. And looking right at her. I love him. He just straight up made eye contact and just licked his food. Yeah, that's a little true, Goza. But it's all right. Cowboys, anyone? America's team. No, sir. Yeah, that's what we were saying about. Oh, wow. Oh, that is unfortunate, Dagmar. Wow. We thought we had it bad just because Lola can't do like wheat. It makes her too itchy and her hair falls out. But wow, I can't imagine. Oh, beef and dairy. Ooh, those are a couple of Lola's favorite things. She doesn't get a lot of beef. Once in a while she does, but they really love Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. It's one of the things they can both eat. Rayquaza, don't pass away. Oh my word, Lucina, what happened? I hope not, Lucina Tina. I hope not. That's so sad. I hope I would know if he was suffering. I'm hoping. I wouldn't be wanting to take him to another vet if I didn't really believe that his bad days at this point are not affecting his good days. And there are so many good days and he's so young. But I have to admit, a little bit of it is just me being selfish too. I love him so much. And it is so hard for me to experience loss, like it is for anyone. But it's a trigger for my depression after losing my family, that any loss, like, I have an extra hard time with it, even though I think I'm getting better at it. That I'm honestly really selfishly, I don't want to give up yet. But I will say that I love him too much that if I thought he was suffering every day, I wouldn't make him go through that either. I know. No, it's not that. It's the thing is, well, when his seizures started, they were a lot more manageable with the CBDs. And the thing is that with the medication that we were considering trying for him, the vet admitted to us that, like, it would probably destroy his pancreas and liver, in her opinion, because he's kind of dainty. She said that we could put him on it, but the one that she was offering us was so expensive. And she told us that in her experience, the studies show that it works in about 33% of dogs. And he couldn't, even if it didn't help him control his seizures, that he couldn't go off of it. But when I spoke to this other vet in a town farther away, they said they could do other tests, and there was another medication that might be easier on his pancreas and his liver and stuff, that they could send some blood labs. They have a thing where they send him all the way to the veterinary school of Texas A&M, and that they could do a lot more testing to see if he was more likely to handle this other medicine. And so I think it's worth going. There she is. There's Love Our Toy Pups right there. Yeah, it's really expensive. We were lucky though, because for the last 4 years, the CBDs, we decided to go that route because they're more natural. And they took his seizures from once every 30 days to 3 or 4 a year. And there were one seizure at a time, one seizure one day. But in the past 4 months or so, his seizures have changed to cluster seizures, which means the CBDs, his body has gotten used to them. They're not effective as much as they were. And then I found out that the people that sold him to me, both of their dogs actually had seizures and died at 5 and 6 from their seizures, which made me rethink going this other route. And we're going to have to put on medicine if they say he can handle it. It's just that, yeah, it's expensive. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard, there's a credit card that's for veterinary or medical. I think it's called Care Credit, but I've maxed it out. I'm paying it off now. But the vet we were going to was a veterinary hospital that's here in town, and they're really overpriced, honestly. And I used up all my money that I had saved, and then I used up the Care Credit card, and I'm paying that down now. But I want to take Dakota to a new vet and go on the medicine if they say he can handle it. Just because I love him. That's okay. We were talking about Love Our Toy Pups and how much I love your channel and how much you inspired me to get into coloring and how good it's been for my mental health. Okay, buddy? Okay, take a nap. So yeah, I've decided that it's time to take him to this new vet that I talked to. I just got really good feelings, and they made me feel really confident that they could offer us more help. So it's not in our town, but it's worth it, I think. You got to try every avenue, right? Oh no, I totally got it. Just kidding. I agree with you. They were like, okay, well, if you've learned this stuff about his parents and that they had the seizures, it's probably best just to put him down. I was like, I just didn't feel like that was the right thing to do, so we're going to go a different way. Oh, I'm so sorry, randomness. Oh, see, I totally get it because I got Dakota because my basset hound was sick and I had to put him down, and it's just hard to be put in that position again so soon. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Lola, what? You're so lame, Lola. She's staring at his food, just whining. I gave you some right there you could eat, but you want his. She's staring at it, just. Where? I will soon perish. Look how dainty I am. I just need food. Does no one care? Look at me. Wasting away, such a dainty girl. She's so good at this. She's such a good girl and look how cute and sad I am. I love her. Oh, did you really? Gertrude. I don't know, I think I could do it easily. Well, until someone goes to McDonald's. I know, Mommy. I love you. Are you upset and you want me to? I hear you. I hear you. You're upset. I love you, okay? You feel better? Okay. I love you, buddy. She just wanted to be validated, huh, Mamash? That's what I'm so worried about, randomness, is that, if we were to lose our baby boy, our family would just not feel the same. I honestly worry, too, about Lola. They've never been apart. Except for a walk. But you know what? We're not gonna give our energy to bad things. We're hoping for the best, and we're working towards the best. And God's in my corner. Oh, please. I love that, Miss Kelly. Thank you. Fans are fans no matter what. Absolutely. I love that. I'm a 49ers and a Bills fan. They're, I don't know, Miss Kelly of Daisy May's channel got me into them. They just have heart. I like the Bills. They're my second place. Hey, the Bud Files. So good to see you always. Eggs with your doggies? Oh yeah, they love hard boiled eggs. That's one of the things we got into, huh? But let me just say, Lola, she be having stinky farts after that. She's a tutor. This girl's always farting on my live streams. And the eggs, ooh, those are stinky. We'll deal with it though. I forgot about that. That's a good snack for them. And I like those too. Grr. That's cute. Yeah, I don't know about that, just kidding. See, this is stuff I wouldn't even know. Hi, Julio. You know what? Here's the thing is, there is pet insurance, but I would have to be dishonest, and I'm not going to do that. Because it's a pre-existing condition, and they don't cover that. I looked into the Lemonade and a few other ones. Do you want me to come sit with you? Okay, I'll come over. It's just that, yeah, because he's already had seizures, it wouldn't cover that at all. I love you. She just needs some attention. But can it not be a lick? Because I don't want your tongue touching me, okay? Yeah, and I would never lie about it. That would be wrong. I wish I had got that before I even knew, but it was literally just a year old. And I just hadn't even thought about it at that point, you know? I wish. Thank you for saying that, Julio. I think it's important. I would recommend if you get a puppy, you might want to get that because you just never know. I love you. You're a sweet girl. She just wanted some attention. But she's always licking. I don't really want to be licked. It's just her way of showing her affection. Oh, buddy. She's a sweet girl. She's very sensitive. It might not look like it, but she is, like, very sensitive. If you, like, raise your voice around her, like, we used to have a neighbor whose son had autism, and he was, like, he was pretty low functioning, and he would have a lot of outbursts, and it was like a duplex. We shared walls with him, and it really messed her up. She got nervous. Yeah. So we would have to make a game out of it and go for a lot of walks when he was having outbursts. So, and she's still really sensitive, huh, Mama? I felt bad for that poor boy. He didn't really get the attention that he needed for his autism. I think that it's a hard thing to deal with, and his family didn't really know what to do. That was sad. Care Credit, you use that too? Somebody to keep healthcare stuff. Yeah, exactly. I ran up a pretty good amount on it. I think it was up to, first it was like 500, and then I was paying it down. They upped it to 1,000, and now I don't want any more credit. I want to pay that off, so I'm just gonna pay that off and then have it for a backup after. But I don't want to wait with Dakota, so I'm saving my monies. Well, it's his monies. I always say that too. It's like, yeah, I have money, but it's Dakota's. We're not spending Dakota's monies. It's the richest dog in California. Not really, because I mean, he doesn't have enough yet, but still, what dogs have their own money? You know? He doesn't even have a license. How's he going to cash his checks? Look at her. She just wanted to touch me. She's her head on my foot, and now she's happy. Yeah, I'm sitting in my dog's bed with her. That's why they got to have a good bed. I love her. I guess I didn't know this, but I think you can, like, I don't know if this was true because I seen it on YouTube, but I saw this lady. Well, it was a guy talking about his ex-girlfriend bought a breast job with Care Credit. I was like, I thought it was only for dogs. That's wild. Like, man, she must have had either very cheap breasticles or very big Care Credit line. Because unless she just like got one boob at a time or something. I didn't know it went that high. She must have good credit. Because, man, I imagine you can't get a boob for $1,000. I don't know. Maybe in like Tijuana. I hear people going there for cheap things like that. And I'm not trying to shame anyone. This is a real story I heard. You okay, baby? Here, lay down with me. Here, we can lay down, Mama. Come here. Lay here. Okay, so I'm just lying in the dog bed and you're just chilling. Okay, nothing to see here. Do your research on pet insurance. Many times, if you just save what your premium would be, you'll come out ahead in the cash. That's a really good point, Phil. Just save what your premium would be. Wow, that's interesting. I never thought of that. Thank you, Phil. Dang, Phil. I knew you were smart, but you really... He was almost asleep, and then Lola moved towards him, and he jacked his head up like, this is my food. He's pretending again. Bubba, eat this one, girl. Eat this food. Can she have that? I'll give you more later, okay? It'll help her out. No? Okay. He said no. I put a piece of his in there. Don't steal that bowl, please, okay? We don't steal when people are eating out of it. Mommy's watching you. This is the other thing she does. She will bark because she's the only one that barks, really. She hears something, she barks. She'll bark and run outside so he will follow her. And then she will turn right around, come back in, and go eat his food while he's out there. Look at her. She's so naughty. She's so silly. I love you, Mama. You stubborn little punk. I love you. She's like, let me take that. Can I have it? He's not even ingesting it. He's just licking it. She's tricky. Oh, you little butthole. And she always does that. I've given up on clean house. Gosh, I don't know how single mothers do it. Imagine if there were people with thumbs. If my house looks this bad with 2 little dogs and me and a cat. Can you imagine? Oh, look at her. She tricked him. She just did it. She barked. So he's up on the couch looking out the window and she's eating his daggone food. Well played. Well played, Lola. Check and mate, baby girl. Respect. Yeah, you know what? That's so funny you say that, Miss Echo, because even on the TV at night, like in the evening, I always make sure all the lights are on, and then the TV goes on dark room in case there's a lot of flashing. If he's looking at it, that it won't be that much of a contrast. Very good point. Yeah, exactly. We make a lot of little like adjustments just to the way like I live and stuff because of him. Like honestly, it kind of changed our whole life. I wouldn't have it any other way. And to be honest, like when I found out that someone knowingly let me buy that dog, which first of all, I typically wouldn't buy a dog. This was during the pandemic. There were no shelters. And I was desperate to get a dog because my basset hound, I knew, was passing away. I've never been without a dog. And I didn't think I could handle it, honestly. So yeah, I bought this dog, sight unseen, because my friend was buying a puppy and said, hey, there's one more left. It's a male. They're litter mates. I said, okay, not knowing that the people that bred that dog knowingly had 2 huskies that had seizures and sold the puppies anyway. But I'm glad I didn't know, because as hurtful as it is and as mad as it makes me to know that someone would breed those dogs, I would still want to be Dakota's mom. I would still want to be the person that takes care of him. So I'm glad I didn't know, you know, because I love him so much. The thought of someone else having him and just like having him put down or not caring or not taking really good care of him or not staying home with him to make sure he has good days. The thought of him not having me to do that, like, breaks my heart even more. So if anyone was going to be Dakota's mom, I'm glad it's me. So I can't be too mad about it. Plus, all the good days I've had with him are definitely worth it. And plus, I got to meet so many cool friends starting a YouTube channel with him, you know? She cooks and roasts. Yay! Hello, beautiful. You guys, this is a lady who's I had so much fun at her live stream. She's such an entertainer. Say hi. You want to say hi to She Roast? She cooks and she roasts. And you like to eat. She really does cook and roast. It's so cool. Yeah, you're an OG. You got gifted a membership. You're an OG bestie now. She cooks and roasts. Goza, that's so cute. Goza said Dakota could cash his checks with his paw print. That's so cute. Can I get your drawn Hancock? Your drawn pawcock. Never mind about what I just said. That came out wrong. Apple, is that you? Apple is from space. Hi. How are you? It's good to see you. They're small, but he would donate his boobs. What a guy. Breasticles for a cause. Breasticles, chesticles, whatever you prefer. I like chesticles. Because then I feel like, it's the equivalent of a man's wiggly bits. Is our wiggly bits, they're just a little higher up, but I bet if you smacked us in them, that would hurt just as bad. And also, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, if you get to have testicles, they sound so important. I can have chesticles. Call mine boobs. That's just so insulting. They're not boobs. They're magic. I digress. I don't know how we got here. Miss Echo, you are so smart. Or is it Mr. Echo? I don't know. Echo? I don't know. So I guess I assume when people are very kind and empathetic, I don't know why I assign them a gender. I shouldn't. Not that it matters. It's so good to see you, Apple is from space. You always make me smile. She is smart, right, Kitty? I always thought it was just me. I've never had a German Shepherd, and her mom I know was a German Shepherd because I saw her with the man that had the dog. But you hear about how smart they are, but like some of the things she does is like a whole nother level. And I always figured maybe it's just because I'm her mom. Like, like moms always think their kids are the cutest or the smartest or the best. But like some of the things she does, I'm like, wow, you're smarter than I am. For real. Oh, he heard. Oh, you're going to follow your sissy? They hate being apart. They always check on each other. I just love that. It's cold out today, but it's so pretty. I just love having a nice, clean, big yard for them to run in. We didn't really have that before. This is the selling point of this apartment for me. Worth the money. And I got to design the whole thing. It was just a mud pit when we moved in. And then I brought in this truckload of gravel and made my little garden. I think we have the nicest yard here, in my opinion. Lucky, though, that we don't have to have a tree in our yard to drop all the leaves. But they drop in our yard. We have to clean the yard with a blower like a couple times a week usually. Because you don't want to have leaves on top of poop, okay? Because then it's going to get cold and icy. You're going to slip on those leaves and you're going to land in frozen poop. And that is not fun. See over there? I had to put plastic bags over my pepper plants. They were getting frozen. Coda likes to sit on the porch. Learn to focus on... Yes, exactly, Miss Kelly. We like it clean, but not exactly... It's usually tidy, but we do the cleaning that you need to do. Like, you got to clean the floors. You got to dust. You got to clean the toilet. You got to do your dishes. But there might be a lot of stuff around. We like our home to have that nice lived-in feel. And it happens quick. In fact, this was kind of tidy when I went to bed. Kinda. The crunchies, because of the Chinese ingredients, are tainted. Oh, wow, really? That makes so much sense, though. That does make a lot of sense. Because even, like, a lot of, like, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about even, like, non-edible stuff from China that has, like, crazy amounts of lead and chemicals. Like, jewelry, like, from the Temu. A lot of them are, I guess, are Chinese made. You're so cute. And like, they can make you really sick if you wear them. So that makes a lot of sense. That's really smart. Amen. Just kidding. So, and here's the thing. They brought Dakota. It was during the pandemic over Thanksgiving from a whole nother state. They knew these dogs were going to be sick, and that's why they sold them halfway across the freaking country where no one could come back. Makes me so pissed off that you would breed dogs that you know are going to make dogs that have issues that are going to be life-threatening and then make money off of it. That's a whole nother level. Like, I would gladly adopt a dog that had special needs had I been aware of it and felt equipped to deal with it. But no, I wouldn't have purchased an animal. I wouldn't purchase an animal normally. So that just reinstills in me more that I will never purchase an animal again. I will always adopt. It kind of reinforced, I didn't feel good about buying a dog in the first place, but there were extenuating circumstances, so I feel like I did it to myself in a way. Like, I knew better, but it is what it is, and I'm glad it happened because he's my dog. But still, they were awful. Moobs. Moobs, I love it. Such a good live. I love her live streams. They're so fun. The hydraulics are different. Yeah, probably the plumbing is a little different. I agree with that. The purpose of said ickles may differ. He can spend hours just standing out here, silently looking and smelling. He never barks, never bothers anyone. You can come right in the yard and he'll just stand and let you pet him. He's no good for that. Back. Cookie! Tubular bells? Dan Mintz told you no going out in the cold. Okay, sorry, Dan. Let me shut the door. You're so cute. Right for January? The garden, it's not doing too bad apart from the peppers getting a little cold. I was impressed because it rained a lot at one point too. I'm gonna open this door. But thank goodness it's California. Reminder, I still owe you a picture of fossilized done. Oh, yeah! Amen. Clutter okay, dirt not. Agreed. Thank you, Kelly. Truth be told, like, I have to keep my house tidy because, like, how it is right now, fine, I can pick that up in a few minutes. But, like, if I get overwhelmed and it brings on a lot of anxiety. Like, if my house is in disarray, my brain will be. To a point. This mess is like I'm having a good day and doing fun stuff mess. But, like, if the dishes and the laundry are piled up, too, then I'm like, oh, man, where do I start? Amen. Yeah, I don't either. Oh, that's so awful. It's hilarious. He is hilarious. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't feel bad about Lola, like, giving the man $100 for her because, I mean, he didn't have a place to live. To me, I felt like it was a donation and I got to save this puppy. I don't think that's, in my opinion, I don't feel bad about that. Like I would going out and purchasing a dog from a breeder because I wanted that certain breed. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to judge anyone else for doing what they feel is right. Just for me, in my life, I wouldn't feel good about it. But there are certain people who see the value. Maybe they hunt or they're just very partial and they want to know the lineage, know it'll be healthy. Then if they feel that's right for their life, that's okay. I'm not here to say that's not right for them. Just me. And obviously there are people who do feel like they want to do that or there wouldn't be breeders. So if I was ever to purposely go out and purchase a dog, hey, being a good neighbor, you don't bark. Just the only way I would ever do that again is if there was like a basset hound available, just because they are my very, hi Bubba, they are my very favorite dog that I've ever had. I've had several, and I can never find one in California. And before I'm not on this earth, I would like to have one. If I could rescue one, though, I would. But they're just really close to my heart, and I've lost several to different illnesses since I was young. I actually did rescue one. The first basset hound I had was from the Humane Society. He was a senior dog, and I felt really good about it. I loved him so much. And I had him about 2 weeks, and he started sneezing a lot. And, I had a coupon because I had rescued him from that Humane Society and took him back. And they're like, oh, a lot of the dogs here had kennel cough. They give him medicine. No, he didn't. He had heartworms. And he died. I watched the dog die. I've only had him about 2.5 weeks. And that was really sad. So you just never know, But I still feel good about that because I got to bring him home and he had a forever home to go to before he passed away, at least, They did offer me, when I took him back and told them and took him to their vet, and they're like, yeah, it's heartworm. They did give me like a coupon if I wanted to rescue another dog, but my heart was broken and I didn't really want to go back there. And later I moved from that town, so I didn't end up getting another humane pet there, but I still feel good about that too, because that senior dog didn't have to be sick and die at the Humane Society in a little kennel, So things work out how they're supposed to, I think. Oh, honey. That's so sad, Yoda. It's on a little pedestal with a sign. It's so hilarious. Oh my gosh. Hey, no barking. Come on. They're going to bark. I'm just going to let them bark. They need to be dogs for a few. You can bark. Go ahead. You got 10 minutes. Hey, sometimes dogs bark. That's what they do sometimes. It's not the middle of the night. It's 11:50 in the afternoon, so I think it'll be all right. They can bark for a few minutes. You gotta let them be dogs sometimes, right? All right, guys. I guess it's 11:50 in the morning. Holy cow, I've been on here for 3 hours. Time flies when you're hanging out with your besties. I love this. Laboratory Pups, I'm so glad you're back a little bit. I've been praying on you, and I hope that you get to feeling better. I'm not going to share your story because it's yours to share, but just know I've been thinking of you. And we are also lucky to have you in our community. We love you so much, Laboratory Pups. You guys make sure that you check out her puppies. They are so freaking adorable. Little apricot toy poodles. So much heart, so much love, so much excitement, so many cute sweaters. And Puppy Mom is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. She's wonderful. 5 minutes. I'm giving them 5 minutes. Let them bark. It's okay. I'm having a hard time letting them bark, but I'm going to. Look at them. They're so happy. They're like, Mom said we can bark. We got 10 minutes. What should we do? Bark. Their dog is out in the yard is all. So they're saying hello. Dakota's going to pee on the fence 3 times. He's not going to bark. Lola's going to bark, and he's going to follow her around and pee on things. This is the best part of her day. I got to let her bark for a few, It's noon. No one's asleep. Yeah, they're just having a conversation. Thank you so much for being here, Miss Kelly. I'm so glad we're friends. And Jimmy, too. We've made so many cool new friends in the last month. I feel so blessed. I love hanging out with you guys. Like, honestly, I love hanging out with you guys. It always makes my day so good. I always have such a good time. I love talking with you. I love hearing about you. Yoda, I'm so glad that you're here, honey. Oh. Be careful, okay? Don't you slip either and hurt yourself, Yoda. Okay, be careful. I love you guys. I'm going to get off of here and get dressed. Maybe take these dogs on a walk because they're full of energy. But I love you guys so much. I'll see you at Grumpy Sapper's Live. Have a great night, you guys. I'll see you probably tomorrow because when do I ever stay away? I love you. Bye. Be kind, okay? It's free.